Well, happy Monday, my friends. Welcome to the stream. We're here today, day 3 of E3. Are we less? We're less than 24 hours away. I had to do some math from the Nintendo Direct, which is what we all really want to see, man. We're expecting Nintendo to come save the day. Microsoft yesterday did a pretty good job with their presentation, I gotta say. They were impressive. They did a couple things right. They made me feel things. There was a lot of stuff I'm excited about. I usually when I do E3, I keep like a list of games that interested me, and there was like 3 yesterday that from the Microsoft Direct that I was very interested in. Or not yesterday. I guess it was it Saturday? I forgot. It's all a blur. But Square Enix definitely was very lackluster. But here we are, and we're waiting for Nintendo Direct. Indie Direct is what we're here for today. I'm probably not going to stick around for Capcom, but Indie Direct today I'm very interested to see because indie games, as you know, can't all be AAA shooters, so surely they have to be something different. And that gets me excited. Let me read out the chat, see what's going on. Sky the Leprechaun, yes, I saw you. Thank you for dropping by, man. Glad you're here. It has been a hot minute. I recognize your name, but it has been a few times. It has been a little bit since you've been here, so I'm very glad you could join us today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bench tower symbol, absolutely. We got Effie the Great in the chat. Cerulean Sarah's is in here. I'm here. We'll talk about my question of the day here in a minute because I have some opinions. Name not found, who is going to lurk? Name not found, hope you're doing well. Enjoy your movie. We have Non-Dairy, of course. We got Original Encoder. Doesn't that show start in like 3 hours? It starts at 2, so or 2 for me. So it starts in like 90 minutes. We'll chat for a few minutes, then we're going to play Smash together. I'm going to play Smash with viewers like we did yesterday. That was actually a pretty good time. And I played a lot of Smash last night with some buddies of mine. Steven, I saw you were in here. I'll get to your thing in a second. I was playing Smash with Steven and some of my friends last night. We had a good time. It was a really fun time, and I improved, all right? This right here, this was in my hands for a very bright moment, and I gotta say, it was Jesse. If you tune in later, you might see this. But Jesse, thank you for the good match last night. So and the question of the day was, hold on, let me keep reading names. So Slagathorus as an MMO player, I got to grind for every one game. I'm not much of a masochist, so to try and do that many multiple games, exactly. And so that's kind of the thing, right? I just want to see who else is in here. B-Boy Ninja's going on. What's happening, man? I'll be back later. Got a shower. Do what you got to do, B-Boy. We'll be here. You know it. So Non-Dairy watched the VOD from Microsoft Showcase and was actually really good, especially compared to the PC and future showcases. Yeah, I was interested in what PC had because they typically just don't have as many like bangers pop off. They have some other things, of course, that will be worth watching a trailer later, but I'm not going to sit down and watch the whole thing because I don't think there's going to be anything super hype. But my question of the day to you guys that I posed in the chat as you guys were entering: do you get more satisfaction out of beating a game several times, or beating several games? So like going through your backlog, hitting games, boom, 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 finish, or putting a ton of time and effort into 1 or 2 games? The reason I ask that is because of sort of what I'm experiencing, and I want to go ahead and read some responses before I get to what I'm experiencing. Effie says, I get more satisfaction out of beating a difficult game, so probably later for me. Right. So you get a deeper satisfaction after of mastering something that was difficult. Okay, I feel that. Sarah says, the more time I spend in a game, the more attached. So when I accomplish an overarching goal, I feel a much larger sense of accomplishment than I would if I speedrun through several games. Same thing, right? You feel like you spent more time, you invested. It feels like the payoff is bigger. Bonsai Steven, I already know your answers. Several games at once. I gotta poke fun at Steven because he's playing about 5 different JRPGs right now and has yet to finish any of them. Just finish Persona, man. You can let some of the other ones go, but Persona has to get done. He says, I want to play a lot of stuff at once, but it could lead to not finishing things, of course, and that does make sense. Non-Dairy, yes, the bench does not reset every stream. That was a double negative. The bench does not. No, the bench tower, basically every time you add to the bench, the tower gets bigger. And so that is the key. That is to pursue our goal of 3,400 benches. That actually gets us out of the stratosphere. That gets us to the clouds, right? Is it the stratosphere or the cloud? Whatever. It gets us to the clouds. And we're not relying on fog here. We're actually trying to get to the real clouds in the sky. Sir Slags is an MMO player. Okay, I read that one already. For the question of the day, this is Sky Leprechaun. I prefer playing a few games to perfection. Nothing feels better than seeing another stamp on my Celeste file or seeing the new save icon for Ori and the Blind Forest. So I want to make a video about this because it's an interesting topic and it's something that I have been experiencing lately in my journey of playing games, if you want to call it that. Flimeister, no, today is it is the dawn of the final day. Tomorrow is when the fucking moon hits and we all blow up because Breath of the Wild 2 does not get announced. Okay, we got 24 hours left until the shit goes down. And that's just how I happen to title it. I can't go back now, so just make it work for yourself mentally in your head. 107 benches on the tower now. So confirmed no Silksong news this week. Oh, this is Jimmy the End-All. First of all, Jimmy, welcome. I don't recognize your name, but welcome. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the bench tower. No chance of stealth release during Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Look, man, here's one thing about Silksong. I know they announced we're not doing anything for E3, but what if it was a fucking lie? What if they are going to come through? What if we do get Silksong news? That's what I'm saying. I do have hope. Frozen Peaches, it did go well yesterday. We had a good time. But anyways, I would love to do a video on this whole playing several games versus playing one or two games to perfection or getting really good at them, because I'm experiencing right now, for the longest time as a creator, I have felt I need to knock a bunch of games down because I need to have stuff to write about, and my backlog is ever growing. I mean, it grows probably 8 times faster than I could possibly play through it, and that's being honest. So I've been trying to knock back games. I've been sort of playing. For some reason, I keep playing Fire Emblem Three Houses, even though, whatever. I keep going back to that. But the point I'm trying to make is that I've been doing that for a while, and every time I beat a game, it feels good. It feels like a checklist. It feels like I'm checking something off, and that releases, of course, dopamine. It feels good. All right, I accomplished something. It felt good. Even if the game wasn't good, I checked it off my list, and that gave me a sense of, yes, I have accomplished something, and it feels good. Silksong was a social experiment the whole time. That's a very valid, it's possible. It may very well be. They may be fucking with us. But what I'm experiencing now, because my buddies and I are putting together, we're doing a tournament at my house in like a month from now. So I've been playing a lot of Smash. We're going to be basically playing a couple of different fighting games. And I have been receiving so much conflict in my soul about doing this, because I've been playing a ton of Smash. I've been playing a ton of Guilty Gear, and I'm considering like practicing a few other games, because like Dragon Ball FighterZ is going to be something we're going to play, as well as a couple of other titles. But anyways, Guilty Gear and Smash I've been putting a ton of time into, and it's been really rewarding because I can feel myself getting better. It is harder work than simply checking off another game off my list. But again, the payoff feels so much deeper, right? So I am having a great time in doing this and learning these fighting games and learning the subtleties and learning the ins and outs, how to read an opponent, how to condition your opponent to think you're going to do one thing, but then mix them up and show them something else, and that's how you get the win. It's such a satisfying thing to pull off these combos and to pull off these, last second dodges and then counters, right? It feels amazing. But the conflict comes from, damn, I have this backlog just breathing down my fucking neck. I bring this up because I have a very big conflict right now, so I need to know what I'm supposed to do moving forward. I think the real move actually is to just play a ton of fighting games, keep working at it, keep working at Smash, keep working at Guilty Gear until this tournament, and then probably drop one and be like, all right, I'm gonna retire from this for a while, and then lessen how much I play the other one. That way I can actually get to other games, because I'm in the middle of playing Fire Emblem Awakening right now, which I realize is old, but I wanted to play it really bad because it's just because it's another Fire Emblem game that I haven't played. And I'm also playing Nier. I'm like 6 hours in, but I kind of haven't played that in like a couple weeks. I'm also playing Danganronpa on stream, which has been lovely. That's been a good pace to it. I don't really have a point other than to say I'm very conflicted about this. And I'm curious to see if there is a quote-unquote more effective method of sort of feeling satisfaction from a game. Is it worth it to stick to those games? And I said fighting games, but MMOs are true, speedrunning games are true. Really just the amount of time that you put into mastering something in a game it nets you a certain amount of dopamine. And I just wonder if that is the more efficient way versus playing a bunch of games. There's probably no correct way, but it's an interesting thing to talk about, and it might be a cycle of play. Now let me catch up on the chat after I'm done ranting. Silksong was the friends we made along the way. Absolutely. I want nothing more than Silksong. I want Hollow Knight and Smash. I'm so ready for Silksong. I'm willing to play Hollow Knight again, honestly. Jimmy the Endall says, on this subject, I literally have a spreadsheet tracking my backlog and try to plan out multiple months ahead of time, usually playing 3 to 5 games at once, and try to play 30 to 60 minutes chunks in multiple games every other day or so. That's some next level shit. That's some high conscientiousness level strategy right there. He says, so much pent up guilt in the past Steam sell purchases with a bunch of games by the years I haven't touched. Exactly. There's so much stuff that I have bought that has been on sale that like I was planning to go play, but then it just got away from me because I had to do a video or because another game got in the way. It's it's honestly kind of overload. So what I kind of want to do with you guys, actually, if you wouldn't mind this, and we'll get to Smash in a little bit, but I do have a list of games. If you guys wanted to, we could go through my list and you could help me decide what I should be playing next. Because I mean, you guys are the one that watches my videos. You know the type of games that would be interesting for content. I think you guys have a pretty good idea of the type of games I like, honestly. If you wanted to, we could go through my games that I have or that I'm planning on playing, and we could prioritize. That might be a fun thing to do together. Let's see. Skylar Brown says, you do what you enjoy. The games on your backlog will not fade anytime soon. That's another thing. They're not going anywhere, right? Like it may feel like they're breathing on your neck, but the fact of the matter is, like, they're not. There's no timer. You know what I'm saying? Frozen Peachy says, I have the same thing going on. I'm obsessed with Risk of Rain games, and I've got a giant backlog of stuff. It's the meme of like, it's the Toy Story meme of like, I don't want to play with you anymore. Like, you feel bad about that, but at the same time, you're only one person, you know, and we all have school or work or YouTube or whatever we have, and it's hard to just. It makes me wish I could have like a hyperbolic time chamber. You know what I'm saying? Where you can just leave for a day and then have a month and the real world doesn't move. That'd be so nice. Damn it. I got water going the wrong pipe. Hold on a minute. What the fuck? Ban in-game action, don't say I ever. Want me to speak like The Rock and be like, Daryl doesn't feel this way about this. What Daryl wants to do, I'll try it. I mean, I can't make any promises with you, Flynn. Daryl will try. Daryl will try not to say the word that. Sir Slaughter says, do it makes you happy. I'm just here to enjoy your content. Sir Slaughter, that's a big compliment. Daryl appreciates it. Jimmy the Endall says, major lesson I've learned is don't waste your time on a game that isn't clicking. For example, I've abandoned the first Bayonetta after about 4 hours of not clicking. The same thing with OG Final Fantasy VII, which never played the PS1 days, and I have no nostalgia for doing it. Interesting you say that, because Daryl is playing Nier Automata right now, having a great time with aspects of it, but God, it feels so grindy in certain points, and I know there are multiple endings, but I've had so many people say, just stick with it, just stick with it. It's like Game of Thrones, so Daryl is very conflicted about this. Jimmy the Endall says, time is super precious, gaming should never feel like a chore. Thank you, Jimmy. When you say that, exactly, it should not feel like a chore at all. We have a first-time chatter. This is R12M24 says, yo, you're on Twitch? Yes, I am. I am here. Daryl is here. Pardon. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best, Flintmeister. Daryl is here. Absolutely. I did fail, but I'm going to keep trying. We're going to see how long Daryl can keep it up. Effie the Great. Let's see. Yeto makes soup. This is the third person. This third person is killing me. It's killing Daryl too. Daryl is really struggling to keep up with this. Sky says Daryl would like to kick your butt in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Well, Sky, we're gonna get there. We're gonna do that here in a minute. We have 40 viewers. I didn't expect this on a Monday. I thought everyone was gonna go back to work, go back to school. I guess school is out. It's summer. Daryl guesses school is out. It's summer. Non-Dairy says, this reminds me to actively not suggest Genesis Noir. Most people watched most of it on Steam last night, and the controls and puzzles were so obtuse that it made everything drag on so long were overall bad experience. That being said, 10 out of 10 art and music. I'll tell you what we'll do. Streamer Daryl is surprisingly chill. Real life Daryl is surprisingly chill. Mr. J, oh, Jesse, what's happening, man? Daryl says, Daryl needs some humbling at Smash. Okay, let me tell you something about Mr. J here in the chat. This is my friend Jesse. Jesse is extremely good at Smash. I had never played him before. I knew he played Smash. Daryl did not realize that Jesse was this unbelievably talented at Smash. And he humbled Daryl quite a few times. And Daryl had to come back to himself. He had to get lucky once or twice. But Daryl was able to ultimately pull off a last-second win last night, and it felt really good. Jesse's Mario is unstoppable. But we could play Smash with the chat here in a minute. That was kind of the plan. Frozen says, if you ever get tired of saying Daryl, then you could just say me. Me would like to play Smash. But see, that feels too Oonga Boonga. I can't say that. I kind of like the whole, Dwayne The Rock Johnson thing. Daryl likes the whole Dwayne The Rock Johnson thing. Jimmy says, I can find myself being impacted by a friend over hyping something to me. Funnily enough, this happened to me with Nier Automata, too. I did enjoy ultimately underwhelmed after getting massively glowing recommendations. A fellow YouTuber, Tom O'Regan, some of y'all may know him or watch his stuff. He told me he hated Nier. He told Daryl that Nier was very the endings. It was grindy, and that the endings were it was frustrating to get them all. So I don't know. Daryl doesn't know. Daryl may give near X amount of time. May say 5 more hours, 10 more hours, and if it's not clicking, we're gonna have to hop off. Jesse's being modest. Thomas Fantastic, that is Height. First of all, what's going on, Height still? I don't recognize that name. It's his first time chatter. Welcome to the Bench Tower. Glad you're here. So here's what we're gonna do. Flintmeister says the don't say I challenge was used in my class to get a mindset of thinking of others and listening to what others have to say. I is important to the English language. Well, it is. And you know, Daryl is glad you said that, Flynn, because Daryl has had the thought several times in the past. There's so many times where Daryl feels he's having a conversation with someone and all he can do is say, how does Daryl relate this back to what he is thinking or what something he has experienced? Where I think a better conversation is to ask questions like, how does that make that person feel? What did that person do next in the story they're talking about? And not necessarily to say, oh, Daryl had that happen to him one time. So that's a really good, it is a good drill, Flintmeister. However, that's difficult to do on stream because Daryl is the only person here. You guys are here, but there is a conversation happening, but it's not quite the same dynamic. So on this topic, before we play Smash, because we're going to do that in just a minute, on this topic of games and things that need to be played, I want to share with you things that are sort of in my queue, because I have 2 lists. Daryl has 2 lists. There is a list of games that are just basically the whole backlog, right? Pardon, Daryl. And then there was a list that is just there are lists of the things that are on deck, things that are like I'm probably going to play next. I have looked up how long it's going to take. Like Daryl has a list right here of the different games. It's mirrored, you can't quite see it, but there's like hours next to them, right? I'll read some games out. You guys can just sort of immediately tell me, fuck no, don't play that, or absolutely please play this. And that'll help me out, right? So let's talk about the queue first. The queue is, and this is just a couple games that are shorter. The First Tree, okay? Cyber Shadow, Resident Evil 4. Never played Resident Evil 4 before. AI The Somnium Files. I'm a weeb. I'm a sucker for, Daryl is a weeb. Daryl is a sucker for visual novels and mystery stuff, right? Especially after Danganronpa. BioShock. Never played BioShock before. Again, a classic. So many classics. The Last of Us. Haven't played that before. Have it. Need to play it. Nier. I'm in the middle of Nier. Fire Emblem Awakening. I'm already working on that. Daryl is almost done with Fire Emblem Awakening. Danganronpa, of course. Do I have Danganronpa twice? Danganronpa we're playing. Final Fantasy 13. No one likes it. I realize that. I just really want to play it. Daryl just wants to play it. Yuminiki, Horizon Zero Dawn. Daryl's heard mixed reviews on Horizon. Horizon might be a pass. We'll see. 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. King K, actually. A lot of you may know him on YouTube. He recommended that on Twitter at one point, and so I would love to maybe play that. And then a new game came out was Golf Club Wasteland, and that was something that did pique my interest. Let me scroll up. Daryl is pardoned. Thank you. Let's see. Let me scroll up and see what some reactions are. Resident Evil is for something I love. AI is solid. Thank you. How's it chill? Daryl isn't excited to play AI at some point. Hold on, I'm reading the news. EA just got hacked. Didn't that happen in like the past 24 hours or something? EA, let me look it up. Now I'm kind of curious. Hang on. Let's check it out. In the meantime, react to what I said. What do y'all think? EA hacked 2021. Let's see what's happening here. Spoiled myself BioShock, unfortunately, but I'm sure you will like it. Hackers Breach. That's unfortunate. I hate being spoiled to... Daryl hates being spoiled to things. I don't know how much longer Daryl can do the third-person stuff. It was fun, but I think I'm going to have to say, Flintmeister, thank you for doing that. It was a good challenge. Daryl's going to have to go back to saying hi. Not hi, but hi. Hackers Breach EA. Stealing game source code and tools. This was... there's a couple days ago. Okay, I did hear about this. El Perdito's in here. What's going on? No worries, Elper. Better late than never. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm not entirely sure what to think of that. Doki Doki's coming to Switch, which is cool. I'm glad that's happening. And then, of course, Eggman is coming to Smash. You heard it here first. Anyways, let me scroll. Do you recommend Awakening? Yeah, Sky, I do. Awakening's been fun. If you've played Three Houses and that's like your only Fire Emblem experience, don't expect that because the support isn't. For the biggest difference to me is it's not fully voiced. The cutscenes are good. The 3DS is on the 3DS, so like if you play it with 3D, it's kind of nice. The battle is good. The combat. So one thing I miss about the combat in comparison to Three Houses, it doesn't have the gambit, but it does. It like where you can attack multiple things at one time. It doesn't have anything like that, but it does have this sort of partnering system where essentially if you want two people to get their supports, you can literally just partner them up. It makes them stronger and they just move it as one. So that's a really nice thing, but I do quite enjoy it. 13 Sentinels is very enjoyable. Yeah, I want to give 13 Sentinels a try. That one's definitely staying. The big reveal of BioShock is worth. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that could be, and you know, I'm assuming it's on the same level as like the whole Final Fantasy VII spoiler of who gets killed. I've known that for years, but I still really enjoyed Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, apparently Awakening was what saved Fire Emblem. That was sort of the game that saved the series. Get 3DS, play Fire Emblem. Yeah, I just happen to have a 3DS, so that worked out. Other things that I have on my list, and so that was what's on deck. Those are the things I immediately want to play next. Other things that I have on deck. Where's that list at? Other things I have on deck, and this is a combination of things people have recommended to me, a combination of things I've seen, I've wanted. I'm just going to read them out. If there's anything that just sticks out to you, let me know. Okay, so BioShock might have to get moved up on the list then. The only thing I know about BioShock is Fort Frolic, which apparently has some sort of very interesting earned, not cheap, but earned jump scares. So that's pretty cool. So anyways, a couple of games that I have yet to play that I would love opinions on. And again, if it's something you don't know about, just skip it. But if it's something that I need to know, spam it. I need to know. Anno Mutanicium. I don't think I said that right. Observer, Loot River, World's End Club. We know about that one. Mario Golf, that's already on my list. Paradise Killer, Neon White, Necro Barista, Pikmin, Superliminal, Narsha Boy. Good Lord, I am so burpy today. Dashing Fire, all the No More Heroes games. Very interested in playing the No More Heroes games. And Yakuza. I didn't realize until yesterday that the Yakuza series is something I actually might want to maybe sort of kind of play. Part-Time UFO, I've already seen that. Shadow of the Colossus, I know all about it. I've basically seen the whole thing, but I haven't actually played it. You can tell this is an old list because I put Metroid Prime 4 on here. Shovel Knight Treasure, I've already played Shovel Knight, but I want to play some of the other stuff. Hyper Light Drifter, I've already played that. I don't know why that's on here. Eastward, Untitled Goose Game, I know all about that as well. Just kind of reading these out. All the Final Fantasies that I haven't played. Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartender, I've heard that's a pretty fun little game. Xenoblade 1, I'm pretty sure I'm getting that. It's just a matter of playing it or not. Oh, here's one. And this will get played because I'm part of like a little club where we play JRPGs. Atelier Ryza, the Ever Darkness and Secret Hideout. Are those games good? I've heard that they are. I've heard that they aren't. Sea of Stars, Origami King, probably not going to play that. A little Level Inside, I already know about that one. That was something I mentioned. Spiritfarer, someone was really mentioning Spiritfarer. Devotion, that's a big one. Rose of Starcross, Pokemon Snap, nah. The Medium, I mentioned that. That's been mentioned in the past. That's kind of my backlog, I guess, if you want to call it that. And that doesn't even include everything. I haven't been updating that list like I need to. And from E3, Atomic Heart just and replaced. I definitely want to play. Halo looks great. Battlefield 2042 looks great. Let me scroll up. Let's see. Where are you in Danganronpa? Hang on, I want to make sure I'm far up enough. Original Encoder says, yeah, definitely BioShock if you don't know the twist. Okay. Let's see. 50%. Okay, no problem. That's easy fix. Cool. I just got an email from the people that are sponsoring the next video. They want one tiny change. Okay. Yeah, so BioShock I'll definitely do. I'll just try to avoid all things BioShock. I'll just play that very soon. Are the sequels any good in BioShock? Should I mess with BioShock 2 and 3 and Infinite or whatever else there are? Isaac Shell says, where are you in Danganronpa? No spoilers. I am in Chapter 4. Yeah, Chapter 4. I'm just over halfway. Things are getting interesting. Now things are beginning to sort of be less about the murders and more about the how do we unravel this whole situation, right? Without giving too much away, it's definitely at the level in terms of gaming history. Interesting. Let's see. Superliminal and yeah, so Superliminal is certainly one. Superliminal, I was already starting to brainstorm that next cycle play. Superliminal is a very cool one. And in fact, this is kind of embarrassing. The only reason I ended up playing Control was because I thought it was Superliminal. I opened it up, I was like, this doesn't feel like the right game. It wasn't. I still loved Control. Control was a fantastic game, but Superliminal, some of the puzzles of this look really, really trippy. And it would make maybe a good psych of play because there is psychology behind it, but it's not like the typical. It's like visual psychology, optical illusions, things like that. It's more, neural stuff. Trailer, here we go. In case you haven't heard of it, this is the trailer, what it looks like. Anyways, let's see. Animal Crossing, not happening. I literally made a whole video about why I'm terrified of Animal Crossing. I refuse. I'm not doing it. Cadence of Hyrule. The rhythm, yeah. So what is it? Rise of the Necro Dancer. That's another one, right? That and Cadence of Hyrule. I have no rhythm, man. But I did actually find a little bit of success playing a couple rhythm games. So maybe I should revisit it. But the last time I tried it, it was really ugly. See, look at that, the perspective. You put it up there, and it's trippy. I don't know. These are interesting little puzzles. This is the type of stuff that I'm hoping to see today in the Indie Direct. It's just things that are so far outside the box that you can't help but just be really interested in it, right? Yakuza's lovely. Been playing that. Absolutely, yeah. So Yakuza, I'm going to have to give a chance at some point. The Atelier series is very fun, says R12. Okay, cool. Got to get around to playing Spiritfarer. Same thing. Spiritfarer is a game that looks like just a darling of a game, but I just got to get around to it. There is, Shadow of the Colossus for sure. Got to do it at some point. If you don't do it, okay. So if I do Spiritfarer, don't do Switch. Okay, cool. Good to know. GTK, they're doing their game jam soon. That's going to be fun. I'm excited to see what that looks like. Mark does such a great job with that shit, man. I don't know how he does it, but good Lord, he has put together just a juggernaut of it. This man single-handedly has made so much of the gaming universe, the gaming community better, because he's making shit that actually helps make our games better. Next time you play a good game that came out in the last 2 or 3 years, you probably need to thank him in some way, because everybody watches his shit. Game devs, game reviewers, everybody. This man is a one-man show, and he kicks ass. So much respect on his name. Aaron says, just started Spiritfarer and absolutely love it. First of all, first-time chatter. Welcome, Aaron. Glad you're here. And then Fernan says seconded. Well, also welcome. Welcome to the Bench Tower, both of y'all. I see you're both first-time chatters. Glad you're here. Lots of Spiritfarer love, apparently. That needs to happen. Which Danganronpa? The first one, the very first one. That's the one that everyone recommended to me. Bioshock Infinite is amazing. Made me realize the potential of games as a medium, although it was kind of a divisive game between fans. I recognize that, Original. I heard a lot of mixed feelings about Bioshock. A lot of mixed feelings about that. People say aren't as good, but personally, for me, it goes Bioshock 2, Bioshock Infinite. So really, it seems to me, I just need to play them and make my own opinions. Yeah, Flynn, those illusions are cool, right? Like, Superliminal is fantastic. Doki Doki, of course, is coming to Switch. Eggman's coming to Smash. You heard it here. We're just kind of going back through my tabs. The game jam already finished. I even participated. Oh, awesome, Original. What did you make, man? Let's hear about it. I'm excited to... it's so cool to see kind of like what type of stuff like rose to the top, Frozen Peaches is What Remains of Edith Finch. I did play that. So Frozen, yeah, What Remains of Edith Finch is really good. And the Blind Forest, Ori and the Blind Forest, and the Hypnospace Outlaw. I haven't heard that. Edith Finch was great. They forgot to bring Madame Zeroni up the mountain, and you see what happens. Hypnospace, I have heard of this. This is one of those... This, to me, looks like one of those games... I have clicked on this before. Someone's recommended this, or I've seen this... Thor High Heels is another great channel. If you haven't heard of him, he does some really good stuff. Thor High Heels. This looks like a video he would cover. Great stuff. And some of the strangest editing you'll ever see, but so much fun. Like one that he did that was really good. From Software's old weird games, right? Super duper long, which is not usually for me, but this is one of those channels you just kind of can't help but look away from. Give Thor High Heels some love. Fantastic videos. But yeah, Hypnospace Outlaw. This is interesting. I kind of like these old, strange sort of PC game. I don't want to say PC, but like old Windows games. You know what I'm saying? This World of Horror was one that did it pretty well. Although that still has, there's still a lot there that I wanted more. It took me too long to figure it out. But that made me be more of a product of just me being dumb. There's so many burps. There's like 3, I think. This looks interesting. So yeah, that's one I definitely would love to look into. Or in the Blind Forest I've known about. Those are kind of on my list. Another bench on that bench tower, 108 benches. You'll love to see it. Eggman for Smash. I'll expect nothing less. I will accept nothing less from E3. Hey man, I'm telling you, it would be an interesting character, because if you think about Eggman over the past however many games, there's so much stuff to pull from for his moveset. He could be a heavy, and he could have, like his recovery be his little, his little device that he always gets away in. That could be his up B. He has so many. Oh, there's a lot that could be done. His final smash would be crazy. Not that anyone in the competitive scene ever uses that, but it's cool, right? It adds to the flavor. Gotta play the sequel to Ori, absolutely. It's one of those things, man. Oh, cool, really fun. Okay, so this is the game that you played, or the game that you made. Yeah, it was connected. That was the theme. Yeah, see, this already interests me. I'm so excited to see the stuff that people came up with. This looks like fun. You can link join yourself to the weakened enemies to get a copy of their weapon and use it against them, as long as they're alive and you don't die. So if they're alive, can they still attack you? That's interesting. What a cool idea. I'm gonna look at, hey man, original. If this pops up, I'm gonna really, if this shows up in the final like cream of the crop video, even if it's like a you know an honorable mention, I'm still gonna pop off and think of you, man. I hope it gets in, because that is a really cool idea. Rooster King's in here. What's going on, Rooster King? Good to see you. I think it was Yako, but I can't remember. It's getting Frozen Beaches is getting dark near the end, like dead people and cuts and stuff. It's just, I guess y'all talking about BioShock still. Yeah, it's there's a lot of stuff to look forward to, but I all that to say is that I have such a backlog, and I have to, and only more shit is getting announced. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. It's just a matter of, I have to decide how much time I want to put in. Do I want to spend a fuck ton of time on these fighting games and keep trying to make that sort of my craft, or do I want to play a bunch of stuff and check them off my list, which also releases dopamine and realistically gives me more to talk about in videos? Because if I just play Smash and Guilty Gear for 6 months and do nothing else, this well is going to be running dry, and I'm going to run out of stuff to talk about in video games, and that's going to be frustrating. So eventually I will get past this fighting game arc of mine, and I think it'll probably end in mid-July. But in the meantime, I really am enjoying just sitting down and focusing very intently on playing 1 or 2 games and trying to get good at them, you know? But I get the same sort of feeling out of rock climbing, which is good, and that's actually exercise for me. So maybe that'll keep that hole in my heart filled. You know what I'm saying? I have not done Fury or Sekiro, but Fury does look very cool. If you haven't heard of Fury, I'll go ahead and like pop the trailer up. Fury is a very cool game. Fury trailer. I don't know, what the fuck was this first video? Hang on. What the fuck is this video? What is it? Excuse me? Okay, moving on. Fury trailer, that's what I want. Trailer. How is that the first thing to come up? As a man who is 100% Sekiro, I love it. R12, mad props. I have heard that game is immensely difficult. Fury was made by I think Game Makers, right? Isn't that who? I think that's who it was. But they developed this game, and it looks fantastic. It has the same aesthetic as the other game they made, which was Haven. Haven was a game that the Game Makers just came out with not too long ago, and I really enjoyed that game. It was like a 20-hour-long game, but it basically just follows these 2 runaways, right? And without spoiling anything, you know, they're a couple, and you basically sort of go through their day-to-day lives. It's been fun. I've shown little clips of them in Psycho Play. I don't know if I'll ever actually do a full video on it, but it's a charming little game. It wasn't like spectacular, but it certainly was like, I'm glad I played this, you know? Soundtrack was fantastic. And similar vibes to this, but the combat system for that was nowhere near what it was for this, because Fury has had a lot of love on his name. Her name is Fury, the YouTuber. Okay, got it. The channel name is Fury, which is why that weird bitch showed up. Got it, makes sense. It is a bullet hell game, yes. And then what was the other thing that was mentioned? The Sekiro. Yeah. I think we all know about Sekiro, because that was kind of all over the place. So, by show of hands, who would like to do some online Smash? Who wants to get a room together? Who wants to play? Because we can do it. I can bust some heads. We'll have a good time. We'll see if anybody can beat me, because yesterday I think I went like 3-2. And I was really rusty. I feel like today I'm probably would play better. Sky's into it. Sky says yes. If you're looking for another fighting game with an interesting aesthetic and banger soundtrack, you should try Lethal League Blaze. Just snaps. Not really. You didn't miss anything. We just kind of had a conversation about playing 1 or 2 games a lot and really sinking your time into it versus playing a lot of games and checking them off your list. Lethal League Blaze trailer. Let's see what this is. Let's see. What is this? A bench hype, absolutely. After the Great, lots of benches. Team Reptile. Oh, we got so much weed music on. What the fuck's going on? This is my playlist. I can't talk shit, but. Oh, I think someone showed me this to me yesterday. Maybe, or a similar vibe game to this. It's very zoomed out. I kind of like that. There's no health bars or anything. I wonder if that's just for the trailer itself. This is cool. I like the characters. I like his plugs that he has, like Wolverine, but it's plugs. That's kind of cool. That's fun. I don't need another fighter right now, though, to be honest with you. Are you saying you'll be smashing with your audience? Absolutely. That's 100% what I'm saying here. There are health bars. Okay, so they just removed them for the trailer. You only KI by hitting the ball. You only KI by hitting the ball into the opponent. Interesting. The YouTube audio is muted. Yeah, I know it is. I know. I did that. I didn't feel like muting my music and shit and making it overlay. I was just kind of putting it on screen to play. Did I try? Oh, I did download Unbeatable, so we can actually do that. So Unbeatable, and here I tell you what, we'll do it like this, guys. We'll make it fair because not everyone's gonna want to play Smash. But then again, we may have some other people interested in this other game. Unbeatable is a game I'm extremely interested in, and I did download the demo, and I'd be happy to play it right in front of y'all. We could try it out. It's a game that I don't know much about, and apparently based on this apparently based on this view count, it's not exactly super duper well known. But we'll watch the trailer for it real quick, and then we'll do a poll, and we'll see who wants to play Smash together and who wants to do this. And then regardless of what we end up doing, we're going to go watch the indie showcase at 2. But let me actually get the audio on this one because I do want y'all to hear it. This is a cool-ass trailer. B-Boy, we just talked about playing 1 game or 2 game a lot versus playing a ton of games and knocking them off your list. All right, so this is the cool aesthetic of this game. I have been listening to some Hollow Knight OST. That's what I put on in the background when I play fighting games because it just keeps me calm. I don't even listen to the game audio. What does it have? Oh, Frozen Peaches. All the benches have names. All the benches have names. That's just how it is. Every bench emote has a name. This is the tutorial in the trailer. Kill the kill vibes, yeah. Fully coolly.
This is Unbeatable, a game where music is illegal and you do crimes.
Oh, fuck yeah. Can I get a crimes pog? Is that a thing we can do? I know, I like this too. Yeah, Sky, I totally do. So we'll do a poll in a second, but this looks interesting, right? And I do have it. We don't have to play it long. We could trade a couple rounds, and if we're not feeling it, we can move on.
At the same time in both lanes. Sometimes enemies need more than one hit. Sometimes they need a whole bunch of hits. And sometimes you need to hold down one button while hitting the other button sporadically and paying attention to other nodes that disappear before you can even get your
Good God, man. I might get my ass kicked.
And if you can't keep up,
Crap, Mike.
if she can't keep up, she gets hurt. And if she gets hurt, well, let's not focus on that. We're getting too in the weeds here anyway.
This is cool, man. Like, even if we don't play this today, I'm certainly going to be playing this in the future. What is that? What is that emoticon? What is that little boy? The PogChamp? That's the new PogChamp there? The lizard? I know they got rid of the other guy because of they canceled it for some reason. I forgot what the whole thing was. Dread Oxenfree. No, I've been wanting to play Oxenfree for a hot minute. So, let's do a poll. Let's go poll. And then we will do, how do I do poll, and then now I do question. Okay. Let me stop looking all secretive and flip this up so y'all can see my face. Question. It really did. I had like the Ash Ketchum after a loss, like. Anyways, here we go. Question. What we doing? What we playing? And then we're gonna have Unbeatable, or we're gonna have Smash with you. All right. Let's see. Allow. No, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna have, and then we're gonna make it. We'll make it 3 minutes. Give everybody a hot, good second to get in there. All right. What do y'all want to do, man? What are we playing? We'll play this. Hey, 50 viewers. We haven't had 50 viewers in a long ass time. I think the last time we had anything above 50 was like the original, the night 1 of having a Twitch Hollow Knight stream. So thank you guys so much for joining me. It's a Monday. I didn't expect to have people actually in here caring on a Monday. This isn't even the Nintendo day, so this is exciting. Oxenfree is cool though, from what little I've seen about it. It's one of those things where you guys tell me, hey, have you played this game? Have you heard about this game? And I have, but I know so little about it because the second I have interest in a game, I shut off all channels. I don't want to see any gameplay. I don't want to see any more of it unless I have doubt. If I've watched gameplay for something, it's because I probably am not going to play it. But if I have any interest in actually playing it, I'm out. I will just stop looking at it. So if it's something that I actually do want to play, more than likely, if you ask me if I've heard of it, I have. But I kind of forgot what it was because I shut off. I didn't want to know anything else about it. How are we doing? Ooh, it's pretty even. Smash or unbeatable? What's it gonna be, man? We only got like 9 votes. Make sure you go vote, guys. Have you played Titanfall 2? No, I don't really do first-person shooters very much. Same thing with like, I mean, Destiny. But I will say about first-person shooters, there was one yesterday that really had me thinking. Battlefield 2042, as much as that is just a straight-up battle royale, that has me so intrigued to have that many people going on at once, that many shenanigans. And there was that, and then there was one more. Oh, Far Cry. Same thing. I shy away from those games because I don't much care for first-person shooters, but I kind of got to do it. I kind of got to do it to them. I've never played either Doom. I've watched a lot of it because, again, it's one of those games that I have interest in, but no interest in playing. First-person shooters just really aren't for me. This Ellie says, do you have that with, so you also have that with movies, since trailers nowadays and sometimes tend to show a lot of the movie? Weirdly, no. I don't have that because, I will soak up, I'm so fucked up now that you said that, because absolutely I will spend way more time, I will watch every second of every trailer that comes out for a movie. But for a game, it's like, I feel like a game is so much of a deeper, richer experience than a movie. If I see something in a trailer, like, okay, for a movie that is, I'm just kind of like, okay, well, I'll probably forget about it. But a game, for some reason, I internalize it differently. I process it differently. So it's interesting you say that, Ellie, but that's kind of fucked me up when you said that. Thank you for challenging my my thought processes here. Yeah, Flintmeister, that's the thing. Well, I mean, and if you like first-person shooters, great. There's nothing wrong with that. And in fact, if you like them, then you're going to want more of them, even if they're the exact same, right? Only 14 votes. Make sure you go vote, guys. Okay, it's Smash. There it is. That's the end of it. My buddy Spencer texted me. He says, it's hotter than the devil's piss outside. Hot, frothy demon piss. I might play Far Cry. This is Frozen Peaches. I might play Far Cry because I like the series, but because the villain looks... Not because I like the series, but because the villain looks so damn cool and menacing. That's what sold me. It's the guy from Mandalorian. So let me go ahead and get Smash going for y'all real quick. Good lord. Good lord. DJ Cookie Crisp. That's a hell of a name. Welcome. First time chatter, DJ. Glad you're here. E3 predictions. Well, from everything that's already happened so far, I was predicting we would get something on Halo, and luckily we have, which is great. My bold prediction for tomorrow is that we're getting Eggman for Smash. I said it, I tweeted it, it's happening. I think we are getting Eggman for Smash. And I say that knowing full well how ridiculous it is, and I say that knowing full well how, I don't know, I can't tell what the reception would be. I asked this question yesterday to the chat, and it was very split. I don't know how people would feel. It doesn't matter who is announced, someone's gonna be pissed off, right? Let's do Smash, and then we're gonna do, I know you can't see this yet, by the way. Battle Arenas, I'm just gonna get it set up. I wanna get Egg Boy in here. I just want to Smash character in Splatoon 3 news. We're gonna get Splatoon 3 news. I will say that certainly is going to happen. Let's do, what the fuck? All skill, what? Wait. Password, no password, no password, fine, okay. Playground, public, one-on-one, 3 stock, bottom one leaves, right? So, well, hang on, there's gotta be other formats that can, anything goes? I don't want it to be like someone has to leave. I just want like whoever gets up there can go. Veteran players, all skill levels. Let's do this. Let's do 3-player Smash, and then we're only going to do 2. What happened yesterday was I got lost and got kicked to the end of the line. I don't want that to happen again because you're here to watch me. If you guys want to play each other, get together and play each other. But if you're watching this, you're here to play me, right? Like that's the point. Not that I'm like special or anything, but that's what you want to do. You want to play with me, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do this playground public 3-player Smash, and then it'll just be bottom 2 leave, top 1 leaves, bottom 1 leave. Okay, we'll just do bottom 2 leave, top 1 leaves, bottom 1, whatever. We're just gonna roll with that. And then the name of the arena, it's gonna be I'm gonna do you'll see what it is. I miss Luigi's Mansion. Let's see. It's anniversary to oh, y'all talking about Crash? People really want. Can you put items on? Hell no, I ain't doing items. At least not here. Maybe later. Maybe later we'll do like a goofy one. But I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep it like a competitive-esque scene. But we might swap it up in a little bit and do like some bigger battles. Okay, here we go. The whatever. There we go. The ID is on screen. It is B0Q5L. It is on screen. Are amiibos allowed? I guess. I don't even know what they do. I don't know how much they're going to help you. B0Q5L. The first person that gets in here, we'll just kick it off. It is going to get full. So essentially, we'll do the same rules as yesterday. Whenever you lose, or not, whenever, when you get handed this L, no, whenever you play me, whether you win or lose, whenever you play me, go ahead and hop out. Once you've gone your turn, because we obviously have quite a few people. Yeah, we'll do 3 at once. Fuck it. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it like that. Fuck it. I was gonna say one-on-one, but the hell with it. You guys can't see. Now you can see. Okay, here we go. Yeah, once you've played, get out of here, man. Peace out. I'm gonna let y'all fight each other and hang out in the corner real quick. No. No, don't. Yeah. Worry about him. Worry about him. We got Stellar J, and then I'm not sure who Arrow is. Okay, somebody just took a big L. Somebody just dipped out. Boom. Ow. Not nice. I love this stage, though. Good lord. Ooh. Can we get some tag team moves here? Y'all ever watch Tag Team Smash? That shit is intense. Ooh, this is my jam playing right now, though. Oh, I just realized. Hang on, don't touch me. You guys fight real quick or just stand still. I have to change the audio for this because it's going to be really echoey. Let me just hang out over here, and then we're going to do Elgato. That should be good, and then the desktop audio is down. Okay, cool. That should fix that. So now we shouldn't have any weird echo if there was one. Every time I use the Switch, I have to do that. Otherwise, it'll get messed up. Ooh, ouch. Okay. Easy. Man. There's so much happening. I'm just trying to get to the final 2, man. I can win from there. Chill. Oh, God, I hate Sephiroth's stupid range. He's so rangy. That's right, you can actually cancel out of that. I forgot about that. I thought he was committed to it. Oh, no. Don't like it. I don't like it. Ooh. No. No. Oh man, that's such a terrifying feeling to just be stuck in the Donkey Kong ground after he buries you like an ostrich head. All right, that worked out for me. I just kind of watched that. Here we go. All right. You're probably still gonna beat me even though you have a big disadvantage right now. Nope. So that's it. Okay. Now it's an even match. Now it's a fair fight. All right, let's go, man. Let's get it. Let's get the buns. That move right there soils my loins. Ouch. I really do struggle against Sephiroth, to be honest with you. Better not rely on that. Daddy will punish. Daddy will come with his belt. Oh, that was bad. That was bad, Daryl. Ooh. Ah, you airthed me. Nope, that was bad. Bad decision. Oh. Bad idea. Ooh, come on. GG, boys. That was tough. There we found the next game you should play. Super Shrek Slam. No. I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with a big fat no on that. Hey, good game, y'all. That was fun. The only reason I won, I'm pretty sure, is because I had to fix the audio and I had to hang out in the corner real quick. So, Good lord, I can't explain this. I can't explain these burps to you. Okay, so Arrow, you already played. So Arrow, if you wouldn't mind hopping out, we got to get as many people in here as we can. If I don't approve, how does this work? If I don't do anything, is it? Yeah, okay. So Arrow, go ahead and hop out, man, because you already played one. And don't start the game without me. That's how that's supposed to work. Give me it. Give me it. No, don't start that. Oh my god. Am I in this? I'm not in this. All right, we're gonna have to. Oh my god, there's a Toko emoji. What the fuck? I wasn't prepared for that. How does one achieve this? We have to get the Toko emojis for these. Okay, cool. It didn't start. Cool. I'm in here. Jay, Arrow need to leave, man. I don't know how to kick you out. Whoever Arrow is needs to leave. I will shut this bitch down. I will do it. I will do it, Arrow. 5 seconds. All right, we're done. We're gonna start over. All right. Come on. We gotta figure out some way to get this more organized. You can kick him. How do I do that? Someone explain to me. Actually, here. How do I... There's a way to do it? How do I do it? There's a competitive scene around it. Really? For Shrek Super Slam? Use the person icon on the top right. Okay, cool. Yeah, no one let it start. I need to go ahead and kick Arrow. Unless, Arrow, you want to hop out. It's from Omni? Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, person icon on the top right. Damn it. I need to find... There needs to be a better way to be a mod over this. You know what I'm saying? You take your foot and you hit it with them. Oh, that's how you kick. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Damn it. No. All right. We're going to start it over, boys. Here we go. No. Here we go. Don't move. How do I... Kick player. I can't move. Why wouldn't I move? Kick player. Here we go. Arrow. Sorry, Arrow. Told you to get out, man. Okay. And then now, somebody let me in. Let's Daryl in, since I can't say I. Come on. Let me in. I don't care who it is. There we go. All right. So Effie, Jay, haven't played y'all. This is new. Okay. Cool. Back at it. Boom. Nundari says, I just remembered how much I love Sephiroth's VA in the reveal trailer. He has so much buttery smooth gravitas. Ooh. That was a fire trailer, top to bottom. Oh my god, there's a Pyromithra in here. Effie, how dare you? You know how much anxiety this gives me, playing Pyromithra, specifically? Jay, I just realized you're in here again, aren't you? Oh my god, god damn. Wait, Stellar Jay, were you here a minute ago? I don't even remember. I recognize there was a Donkey Kong, but I'm not sure if there's another pink Donkey Kong. I need to pay closer attention. Don't let this happen, guys. If this happens, I need to make sure people stay out if they've already played one time. I'm trying to use the honor system, but... was it a pink Donkey Kong a minute ago? My memory is like a goldfish. I don't know. Come on. Jay was there, I think. Okay. You know what, Stow Jay? I'm not going to kick you, but please be nice and get out after this game. You may actually have the stream muted as well, so perhaps that's what's happening. Hang on. I got to take care of Stellar real quick. Okay, you took care of him. Cool, that works. I think I countered 2 people at once there, but I don't think I actually did that. Ow. Yeah, go that way, Jay. Here we go. Pyromithra is such a good character, man. One is incredibly fast, one is incredibly strong, and then you can just decide which you need to be right this particular second. Get the percentage up, and just swap, boom, you're done. Ah, damn, I didn't survive that? You know what, Jay? I gotta say, I respect it. It's tough to be a good Donkey Kong, because you're such a big hitbox. Okay. Here we go. Come back to the century, boys. Had me distracted. My dumb ass just ran off the ledge. What the fuck is wrong with me, man? Okay. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Can we get some one-on-ones? This is too distracting for me. I need some 1v1s. It's too much. I feel embarrassed to lose like this. I gotta get some actual 1v1s. So here, I'm gonna back out. We're gonna start new, and we're gonna start fresh. J, so let's see, Effie, J, I need to like, hang on, come on, leave, yes. Shut down the arena, yes. All right, we're gonna start a new one. I'm gonna change the rules, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a list of everyone who has played. That way I don't fuck around and lose it. I'm trying to get this system right, y'all. Oh shit, I'm dropping things. Okay, so let me do this. Let me go ahead and take track. So, Arrow, whoever that was, Effie, and then J. Okay, those are the three that have played. And then I think there was one more person, but it's escaping me who it was. Okay, create arena. We're going to do whatever, all skill levels, whatever it was. What difference does that make? Playground. Okay, public. We're going to do one-on-one. Bottom one leaves because I'm not going to lose. I'm not going to fucking lose. And then we're going to call it 2, 3, 4 D, just because. And then there it is. Create arena. Okay, the code will be in the top right, boys.
Step into the ring.
And then, can I start since I was first on the line twice? Yes, Sky, you should start. Go ahead and whenever you come in, Sky, get it. Hurry, hurry, hurry. JDXFB. Get in, and then Sky, I'll let you go first because you asked nicely. We got 45 viewers still somehow. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let me just say this real quick. Let me take a small moment to just get this off my chest. I wasn't sure how 4 days straight of streaming are gonna go. That's Sky. Okay, come on, Sky, get in. Let's get it. Oh, you got Corn? Sweet. I like playing Corn. It's a fun matchup for me. Thank you guys so much for dropping by so consistently. I'm usually just a Wednesday person, but to see it 4 days in a row like this and still have a consistent turnout, this has been incredibly encouraging. So thank you so much. Sky made the best person win here. I hate playing Corn, but I also like playing Corn. It's a fun matchup. Because we both have counters, right? And it changes the dynamic a lot. Bad decision, D. Ah! Nice. I like the fall away. That was good. Ah, I missed the fucking platform. Or I hit the platform, rather. I wanted to miss it. Very good, Sky. You about to whip my ass. I can feel it coming a mile away. I have a hard time ledge guarding her because she turns into that fucking dragon. I just feel like the hitbox is everywhere. I can't figure out how to ledge guard it correctly. Got outplay on stage. Very nice, good shield. Bad decision, D. Ah, damn, didn't do it. There we go. Okay. Got a lot of work to do here. Bad. Get out. Bad. Bad. Oh, so bad, Daryl. Got work to do, man. Martha versus Dragon. Yeah, straight up. Okay. Keep thinking like everyone has the Sephiroth shit where they land and still hit. I could tell Sky's been waiting for this ass whooping. That was a bad idea. That's stupid. Why would I do that? Hey, good game, Sky. You got it. That was impressive. I still got so much work to do. B-Boy says, I don't think Daryl will ban request. Do you want me to refund it? Or what was the request? What was the ban? If it was something for Smash, I don't think I'll honor it. What was it? I gotta go. I'm trying to scroll up and find it. Super Shrek Slam. Yeah, what was the request? Just remind me. I'll make sure it happens. Okay. So let me hop back in so I can play whoever DJ Cookie is. I think DJ Cookie was next. Let me get in for DJ Cookie. Sarah's go ahead and pop out real quick. Okay, cool. Oh god, a Pac-Man name. I'm in trouble. Don't say I. Oh, that was earlier. That was way earlier. Yeah. That was way earlier, B-boy. So yeah, we can go ahead and redeem it. I need to like get that tab pulled up so I can take care of that. But yeah, you can redeem it. We did do that for a hot minute. That was fun. Thank you, Effie. Not Effie. Thank you, Sky. I really need to be humbled there. That was good. I gotta keep my head on straight, man. Oh, get back. Look at the actual stage here. This is DJ Cookie. Actually, I don't recognize that username in the context of our stream, so maybe this is somebody else. If you are DJ Cookie in the chat and you can hear me, let me know who you are, because I don't think I recognize that name from the stream names from on Twitch. Don't know that I know that name. Oh, bad decision. Oh, come on. That didn't grab the ledge? Schwhatever, man. Schwhatever. Too close. There it is. Okay. Jank ledge. I know. The ledge gives me more rage than anything else in Smash. Sometimes I'm like, grab the ledge. Don't grab the ledge. Like, it's sometimes it just never does exactly what I want it to do. Right when I need it to. What the fuck is that, Daryl? Oh my god. You turn the right way, Lucy. I need your help. I need your help on this one. You're letting me down. You know what that song says? The fucking dubstep song. It's like, don't let me, don't let me. The keys don't let me down. Oh, I shouldn't even do that. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I forgot the trampoline's down there. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I was just like, I think I gotta get the kill here. But then I realized I don't. You might get this one. I didn't realize I was this fucking in trouble. I get better at like knowing when to ledge guard versus like just rest and get back on stage safely. That was a bad decision. I tried to. Hey, good game, DJ Cookie. You got it. I ain't playing so good today. You want to do it again? No, I don't, Flynn. I do not want to do that again. Daryl cannot do the third person thing again. Hang on, let me respond to a text. Right quick. Okay. Let me go back in and take this next ass with him, man. Care for rolling out a shield? Yes, big time. That's such a big problem for me, man. DJ Cookie Chris, that's who it was. Yes, that's right. You're new here. I just remembered you showed up earlier. All right, let me get back in. Whoever it is, Tony Pony, I believe, so I got to play next. Was it Tony Pony next, or was it Sarah's? I think Tony Pony. I may have played you yesterday and took a big L. So, also if you're trying to get in, go ahead and get in. I think we have some room here. So, okay, Tony Pony, let's go. You're playing Ridley. Maybe I'll actually win. Kind of embarrassing myself today, to be honest with you, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm just making bad decisions.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I think Sarah's. Did I play you yesterday? I think yesterday you were like the last person that got to not play. So Sarah's, make sure you hop in this next game. I think I meant to play you yesterday, but just didn't get to. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Sarah, you'll be next. Like I said, I don't remember exactly what happened yesterday, but I think I was gonna play you or you were next, and then we ran out of time before the presentation. Oh, I went with the counter. It didn't come out in time. Oh, please do, Jesse. Thank you so much. I completely forget that Twitch has that shit where they want you to label everything right at all times. So yes, please change it if you don't mind, Jesse. Thank you. And we'll change it back later on. Oh. Oh, I mashed out of that. Holy shit. Is that what happened there? Hmm. Ah. Ooh, the distance. You had me. You had me. Just the distance was off. Shouldn't even go for that. Shouldn't even go for that, dude. It's a waste. Put you in danger. That's what I gotta get more of right there. The shield and the up B. Because that shit will come out hot and fast. Much like something else. Okay. Sorry. I'm just trying to cope with how poor I've played today. All right. Okay. Let's see, who was that? Tony Pony. Hey, good game. I think you beat me yesterday, Tony Pony. So I feel like now we're 1-on-1. I don't remember, but I think you might have beat me. Good game. How does one smash competitively? In other words, how do you get good? Mileage. You just have to go and play a ton and realize that so much of it is just movement. At least what I've realized in comparison to, because I'm playing a little bit of Guilty Gear now, which is a real fighting game. Before I used to defend Smash and be like, Smash is a real fighting game. I know the difference now. Now that I've actually been initiated in like actual arcade fighting games, so different, so different. But movement is the kind of the big thing for Smash. I've kind of realized movement and realizing the spacing positioning exactly. Oh, I did beat you yesterday. Okay, cool. That was a good game though, Tony. I truly was in trouble for a lot of that. And then Violet is a character I am so hit or miss on. Oh shit! Oh shit balls. The grab, that was nice. Really get me with these grabs, man. Oh, nice read. Okay, Ceres. I just want to jump right into that. It's never going to happen. I used to pull it all the time, but I can't do it anymore. Okay. Whew. Easy there, Professor. Oh god, I just realized I can't fucking hold that. That will break on first impact. This should be like Evangelion on this bitch. Which I think is like third impact. Oh. What was it? In-game action, no playing with Lucina. Okay, I'll change, that's fine. I need to do that. I need to broaden my horizons. There's another character I play that I'm nowhere near as good at, but it's fun. It's a fun character to play as. I'm just not gonna be near as good. Ah, that move. Good lordy. Have spotty mercy. No, Daryl, air dodge. Just got, good God, get back to the stage. Okay. Damn. What we talk about? Spacing. Whoa. And what the hell happened there? My eyes must have deceived me. Daryl. No, 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 that's bad. Good shit. Good shit. I think I could have somehow got it that bait, but good game, sirs. Very nice. Boys, I got work to do, man. I am really not playing to my potential today. Maybe it's all this guilty gear. Maybe it's messing me up, man. Maybe I just need an excuse. Maybe it's because I'm on camera and I'm nervous. I don't know, man. Can't explain it. All right, I'll change characters now. I'll show you my my other character that I kind of somewhat know what I'm doing with.
Choose your fighter.
Where's it at? And is it the character I think it is? All right, I'm gonna do it to him. Which is good? Strive, the new one, R12. Yeah, Guilty Gear Strive. Ton of fun. Scott, oh, but no one else is in here. I guess it's just kind of the same people again, unless more people want to hop in. If you're new here and you want to hop in, the room code is top right, JDXFB. Please do hop in if you want to. But I mean, Tony Pony was just a minute ago. Sky, I'll play Sky again. That's fine. If we get no one else in here. Oh, Sky, you're about to whip my ass. You're about to whip my ass, though. R12 says I'm buying if I pass my final exams again into school that I want. That's a good way to do that, man. That is a good way to think about it. Talk is cheap. You damn Skippy. Let me get embarrassed real quick. Chill. Hang on. I have to remember what I'm doing. And when I say chill, I don't mean actually chill. Just like understand that you're gonna kick my ass for a hot minute. This is what I realized about NES Online, though, is people just shield PK fire over and over, and that's the problem. Like, if you don't let you get that going, it's so hard to get him going, it feels like. You know what I know what I need to do. I just remember how this works. Ah, that move right there trips me up, because sometimes it goes one way. I forget that it can change direction. Just one land, please. Just let one land. I just need the self-esteem boost, man. Ain't gonna work. I tried to get too mixy there. Okay, not feel. Hey, Frequent Style, thank you. I appreciate the hat compliment. It's a hat I do quite like this hat quite a bit. That's the real way right there. Let's get those forward airs, chain them. And then wait for them to fall into the bat. There we go. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me a little bit. Oh my God. Damn. Sky, you need to... Ooh, I don't know how that happened. I think you should have had that. Just stay on the stage. I got a new follower. Who is that? Trillion-pound Charizard. Damn, that's a fat-ass Charizard. That's a thick Zard, man. This is really the wave right here. This is the wave. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I'm so dumb. Daryl. Oh, I just remembered. Oh my God, I just remembered how to play NES. It came back to me. There's one thing you do that makes NES good, and I haven't been doing it. What the hell's wrong with me? Hey, come over here. Here, come back of the century. You ready for this? I just realized what it is. I just realized what it is. And we only got 10 minutes to this indie presentation. It was gonna be fun. Damn. Damn. Sky, you're on a whole other level. I'm not prepared for you in any way, shape, or form. Hey, good game, Sky. Easy. Making it look easy. Daryl just loaded Kung Fu in his brain like... It's totally what it felt like for a second. I was like, oh, I just remember the one key. And I didn't actually do it, but I just remember the one move that makes Ness as good as he is. All right, Tony Pony, let's get it. And then it looks like Effie is next. 51 viewers. What are y'all doing here, man? You watching me suck and smash? This is what you want to do with you Monday? I know the presentation's about to come on, but this is what you want? Oh, God, a Pyromithra. This would feel good to get a win as Ness against Pyromithra. Oh, don't be sorry, Sky. I needed that. I need that. This is what y'all want. Okay, fine. This is what y'all want. That's what I'll give you. I don't know, 51 viewers. That's fine. Whatever. It's cool. Hey, stay over there. let's just have a little poker contest. Let's get in the middle of the stick. Ow, ow, ow. All right, fine. Fuck it. Let's go. I'll fight fire with fire. I'll just spam this shit. Ow. No, I like when you're slower better. Oh shit, that shit right there makes me crazy. I hate it. Hey, you know what? I'm doing bad though, compared to a second ago. Ow, ow. Oh, just brilliant. He just shielded it. That was so smart of him. Effie. Just let me have this, man. Just give me the self-esteem boost. No! I was like, he's gonna hit me. I saw it a mile away. This is where you guys learned that I'm only good with Lucina. That's all I can do. That's my only... I'm a one-trick pony, man. Same in Guilty Gear. I just play Milia. That's it. God damn it. No, stay there. You're supposed to not move. Yeah, float into it. That's a good idea, Daryl. Great strategy. He'll never see that coming. That was supposed to hit him. You guys saw what I was trying to do there? That was supposed to hit him. Like that. Okay. I gotta kill his Ness. Can I get I gotta get something for that, right? I mean, that's impressive, right? I got a kill. I took a stock. Oh no, she moved. She exploited my weakness. This is the fate. Hey, do you believe in miracles? Do you believe in miracles? Here we go, Oh, do you believe in them? Where were you? Where were you when Daryl got his first online win as Ness? Where were you when the miracle of 2021 occurred? Is this something you'll tell your kids about? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe you'll never have kids. Maybe you're like me. You're just gonna be just a never dad, or mother, or whatever you want to call it. Parent, caretaker. Ow, this is getting weird. I just need to focus. Oh my God, Effie, you're treating me to a classic contest, and I have nothing but respect for you, even though I kind of hate you right now. Here we go. Nope, I thought that was it. It wasn't it. Ooh, Daddy feels the feels. Good, I'm gonna pop off if I fucking pull this off somehow. Game over, the back throw. That's how you play Ness, baby. That's how you play Ness, ladies and gentlemen. That's the only win you'll ever see me get with Ness. I don't know why I picked it. I don't play Ness. What the fuck was I talking about? Okay. All it took was the back. That's all you gotta do, baby. That is Ness 101. The back throw kills from anywhere. You get them in triple digits, back throw will kill from the moon. It don't matter. Let's go. Elper was here. Can I get an I was here in the chat? Effie, thank you so much for treating me to an epic contest. I needed that. 10 KOs. Damn. Tony Pony, we're going to play one quick game. You're going to play as Tall Ness. Let's play real quick, and then we will hop over to the Indie Direct. That was fun. Hey, you know what? That's the real reason I play this game. Speedy6601, subscriber Prime. Thank you, Speedy. Thank you so much for being here. I think you're new. I don't recognize the username. Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. We're having a good time. I've just got PK fired. I know I have a taste of my own medicine. Here we go. Y'all, the only reason I won that game is because I had plot armor. That was it. That was the only reason. I started thinking about my friends and shit. Got personal. Fucking unlocked Ultra Instinct. That was weird. A lot of things happened in that moment. God, that felt so good. I love popping off like that, even if it's some dumb shit. No, God. No, that's not how this is supposed to go. Here we go. Huh? Tony Pony, don't you think this is gonna be? Don't you think just because I'm not playing Lucini, you're gonna get your first win on me? It's not how this is gonna work. It's not how this is gonna play out. It's like in Star Wars. Like, this is not how you think it's gonna go. Whatever he said to Rey, whatever that line was. This isn't gonna go the way you think it will. What was the line? Something like that. This isn't going to go the way you think. No, it's like this isn't going to go the way. What? How did he say it? How did he say that line? For some reason, I'm blanking on exactly how he said it, and it's bothering me. My mind goes weird places when I play this game. Tony, it ain't happening, man. Not today. You might think this is, you thought, you know what? He's playing a weird character. Now's my chance. I'll get the dub. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Look, it's not meant to be. I'm still at 0. Oh, you recovered. Fuck. Famous last words. Oh, just wait till I get that back throw, though. That's my secret weapon right there. Oh, the back air works, too. Frozen Peaches brought posture check. Thank you, Frozen. I needed that. You can't have plot armor without posture check, without having good posture. It's fucking menage a trois of PK fires right there. L fire, I believe. Get up. No, you broke out. You mashed out. Son of a bitch. I didn't want that to happen. We experiencing some lag? Oh no. I was like, let me just go ahead and leave. Oh no. Oh no. You're gonna have a bad time, funny Star Wars man. That's what it was. Ray, it's my turn on the Xbox. That's how he said it. This is going to go the way you think. That's what he said. No. Ooh, you know what? I'll take it. That was a good way to go. Tony Pony, you did get the win. Can someone explain the bench emotes to me? Just me confused. Frequent style. The point is that this is the bench tower. That is our. There's official lore behind this. The first thing. That is the context. It's pretty much, we are the bench tower. That's pretty much all there is to it. We're a stack of benches. All this really is just a bunch of dipshits all hanging out, stacking benches, and we're trying to get the bench as high as possible. The reason it's benches in the first place is because the first thing I played was Hollow Knight. And Hollow Knight, you rest on a bench. That's how you save your game and everything. It's a beautiful little analogy for rest and happiness. And Rasputin did a whole amazing video about vibe checks, and he was talking about the bench. Like it represents a lot of things, man. I did a video on bench. Everyone's done a video on Hollow Knight. Whatever. The point is, benches are wonderful, and it became a running joke. So I was like, well, fuck it. We're just going to be the bench tower, and that is who we are. That's how this is going to play out. That's the way this is going to go. Thank you guys so much for playing Smash with me. Thank you for embarrassing me. I needed to be humbled. I needed to experience that win that was against Effie with Ness. That was a good time. That was fun. Do another video on Hollow Knight. I actually, I'm actually strongly considering that, especially if they keep hitting us with a not Silk Song yet. But here we are, guys. If a mod wouldn't mind changing, I think we have a couple in here. If a mod would not mind changing it back to special topics, we were on Smash now, but now we are no longer on Smash. Let me refresh this page. I might have just done that. I'm crazy. Let me close all these out so that way we don't have any sort of weird lag or anything like that. Everything can just focus. That's really it. We're still on. It's like 2 o'clock. Shouldn't we get it here in a second? Hang on, let me check the schedule. I thought it was about to come on, but hang on, let me check. Let me breathe too, because good God, I've been talking a lot. It's almost like I'm streaming. Hollow Knight is beautiful. The relaxing benches of Hollow Knight, absolutely. Did you just call me a bench? I did, as a matter of fact. God, I don't smell good. I need to shower really bad. Yeah, GG 2020. Where is this it? Is this it? Let me mute the music real quick and get the audio fixed so you guys can hear it, because you probably can't yet. Desktop audio back to like 16. All right, I don't know if this is it, but this is something here. This looks like an indie game. All right, let me know if it's too loud, not too loud, whatever. I want to make sure that I am not washing it out and it is not washing me out. Oh, if it was Smell-O-Vision, y'all would be out of here. This is your journey. Paper Airplane Land. Oh. Oh. It is quiet just a tad. It's not a very loud trailer. But I turned it up a little bit. This looks lovely. It's just a paper airplane game, but I like it. One of the most satisfying little mechanics, and it was just a throwaway thing, was in Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, when you play as the airplane and you just have to rock back and forth. Like they could have made, this could have shown Nintendo, man, being Nintendo. I think it was Intelligent Systems. Life Slide. But that little mechanic, I feel like you could have made a whole game out of. Damn. That was, I needed that, man. After all the zombies and aliens and mob shit yesterday, I kind of just needed a little something like that. I gotta take my little hat off and rest my little dome for a second. Chef kiss, absolutely. And my wish list goes longer, exactly. I totally feel that. Is this the indie thing? Hang on, that's right. I was gonna pull this up and find the schedule. This is not for me. I don't particularly care for these large management style games. Also, did the theme get changed over to special events? It may have. Okay, it did. Thank you, B-Boy. I appreciate it. I just saw the chat message. Okay. Monday Indie Showcase 12 PT. That's 2 for me. Yeah, so we're watching it, right? I mean, this is the right time at least. God, I wish I could play these like these management style games. What's another one? We have to manage like the town because it's going under from the winter or whatever. I wish I could enjoy them, but they just don't do anything for me. City builder games, all those type of things. Complex games, I think Mark Brown calls them. Because there's a big, weird genre, right? Management, I guess. I don't know, it's not for me. Frostpunk, thank you. Original, yes, Frostpunk. Love the aesthetic, not for me. New Blood. Oh shit, is this Cuphead?
Been a long time, Michael.
You're right, Smash is a management game, isn't it?
Back in town.
Managing your fucking emotions.
But I don't remember sending you an invitation. I kill you myself.
I see the appeal, I just don't have the patience for it.
In that? No, Michael. I'm gonna roll out the red carpet for you.
What is this? Oh, this is a fun little mechanic. I mean, aesthetic. Crime Noir FPS. Okay. This looks like it's on some Adult Swim shit, man. I kind of like this. You get a frying pan? This is really cool. Yeah, Civilization is a great example of Frozen Peaches. I don't think it's for me. And if it's for you, awesome. You know what I mean? But I just don't think it's for me.
Good luck, old friend.
Fallen Aces, cool. I'm probably pass, but it's a very cool concept. What have I liked so far from E3? Original is fine. I think a lot of people are still tuning in today. What have I liked so far from E3? The big things that have caught my mind have really just been the Microsoft presentation. There was nothing from Square Enix that was like, I gotta play it. Okay, we got some guns. We have a plague doctor. What is this? I'll answer your question in a second.
All right, Captain. I got the intel.
Is it a volleyball?
Good. Now take it to the uplink.
Okay, so we have a, I believe they call these arena shooters.
Target is marked.
Last night's in here. What's going on? Oh, there he is. Yeah, there it is. Last night. Yeah, we're watching the. First of all, welcome. Last night. Good to see you. We are here for the indie presentation. There's a bunch of indie games. We've seen. I mean, it's been pretty quick fire, which I like. We've seen a couple of interesting things. But to answer the question of what I've seen that I really like, yesterday they announced Atomic Heart, which is sort of a Bioshock-esque, but sort of a strange, unsettling, different aesthetic to it. It looks really twisted. I'm really interested in Atomic Heart Replaced, which is that super duper pretty, like pixelated cyberpunk-esque game. That looks like a lot of fun. Halo, of course, looked good, and Battlefield 2042 looked good. Those are the things that have stuck out to me. And of course, Nintendo is tomorrow, so that's when the real bomb drops. Just punch him. Bah, bah. I love it. If I played that game, that'd be my main. Bah, bah.
We need it.
Fuck guns, just punch.
You know, the heist,
I think it's VR, yeah, it does. Larcenauts. 10 out of 10 for the soundtrack. I give him that. The Plague of Tales sequel? I don't know anything about that original. The millionth Overwatch like is announced. Yeah, I had the same thing. I was like, it looks like Overwatch. Last night, I swear to God, if somehow there's like the one more thing is Silk Song, you will see a man come unglued live. Yeah, somehow Silk Song does actually come out, even though they announced it's not happening. But what if it did? What if it did? I feel like if I was a developer, that's the kind of shit I would do. I'd be like, guys, don't think about it. We're not. There's no announcement. Just so it would be such a big thing when it actually does happen. Because, and look, and I'm talking a lot because I don't care about this game. This is not for me. As you know, you probably know, I'm a big wrestling fan, and I tell you this much: in wrestling, whenever a wrestler is about to sign with a company or come back from an injury or whatever, it is so much more of a moment when nothing is announced. When they're like, "I don't have any plans." Sometimes they will say like they'll drop a hint on Twitter or they'll say something, and when it becomes expected, then it's just an expectation. When you drop the expectation and just hit somebody, ow, fuck, what happened? When you hit somebody with just a surprise like that, it is different for back up a loaded turn. It bonks differently. It bonks otherwise, right? Elden Ring release date was announced. I'm happy for the entire E3. Yeah, oh yeah, I should have said that last night. Elden Ring does look cool as hell. So same thing with Silk Song. Surprise, let it be a surprise. What the fuck are we watching?
Whoa, would you look at that? Mars is one heck of a planet. So green and beautiful.
B-boy,
That's just because
I got it. If this was Reddit, I would give you an award for that comment. Yes, I want them to be happy. The developers of Hollow Knight. I want the game to be quality. I want it to be everything they expect it to be, and they should be able to take their time. Me bitching about it not being here yet is not to say hurry up, guys. It's just like, oh, why can't it be time yet? You know, it's just the angst. It's not as much of an anger or a hatred. It's just like a damn. I wish it were the case that we had it already. Why is there livestock fighting UFOs? Who? Four-player multiplayer. Okay. Coming this summer, Demon Cow. Demonic livestock. Satanic steaks. It actually is about cows. I know, right? What is that first word? Something lander? Oh, moo. I thought it was two A's. Moo lander.
Game developers
Okay.
are creative, passionate, and driven.
What is this?
We tackle new technologies.
Cuphead
and
DLC
overcome
would be
many
pretty,
challenges in the pursuit of our creative
cringe
vision.
as it is to say,
At the
litty. It'd be pretty
IGDA,
litty.
it is our mission
To have
to support and
some
empower
some
all
Cuphead
game
DLC.
developers around the world.
I'd be into that. There's a
Provide
Cuphead cartoon,
mentorship,
actually.
research,
Animation.
knowledge,
I wouldn't even want to call it a
and
cartoon.
best practices. We're here for you when you need it, so you can advance your career while keeping your health. Join us and help make our industry a better place for all of us, now and in the future. Help make a difference and join the IGDA.
You can tell she's nervous because she's talking very slow, and just so she doesn't stumble over her words, and she's using her hands. I know this because it happens to me all the time. I start my streams very slow. I pose a question. And if you're a streamer, this is what at least what I have found has helped me. Just start slow. Don't be nervous. Don't start tripping over your words because I've done that. This looks kind of cool, I guess. Not for me, but it looks cool. Moolander. Oh, yeah, El Perdido. I got to give some props. That was a clever name. It did have some. I'm proud of this community vibes. Yeah, and you know I go back and forth with things like that. Sometimes I see those little things, and I'm like, do we have to? But there's another part of me that's like, okay, there are real people behind this working hard, so I should show a little damn respect. But there is kind of like, look at the trailers. You know, the online anonymous asshole in me wants to just be like, show me the thing. But there are real people that work their asses off on this, as we just described with Silk Song, right? It's only 3 guys making that game. Yeah, they've that Cuphead animation. They got King Dice is being played by Wayne Brady, which is a really good choice. That's masterful casting right there. What is this? I haven't really seen any. The airplane, the paper airplane game is the only thing in this indie direct so far that I have shown any interest in. But we're flying through games. Like, it's just been minute trailer, minute trailer, minute trailer. Proud of this community. Minute trailer, minute trailer. It's going fast. What a name. I wouldn't even begin to know how to try to pronounce that. Oh, Wayne Brady's the man. Okay, so here's a good question. Anybody here watch, there's a YouTube streamer slash songwriter slash artist slash improv DJ named Mark Rebier. And he just basically improvs songs. This is Wayne Brady because Wayne Brady came on his stream not too long ago. Mark Rebier, he does he does just improv songs, and he's hilarious, man. He just does. You've probably seen him on Twitter or really around the web. Oh, a 3D platformer. This is cool. You don't know who Wayne Brady is? Just Google it. Just Google it, Flynn. He's just a performer. He's an improv guy. He's done a lot of things. He's done so much in the past. It's kind of cool. You love to see 3D platformers. Not too long ago, there was what was the name of it? Like Dark Blue Shadow, I think it was. It had like Hollow Knight, Wind Waker 3D platformer mesh vibes. It was pretty cool. I never ended up playing it. Call Nintendo. Look how fast paced. Oh, it's got the wait. It has the shifty shift. Neko Ghost Jump. Okay, cool. Not for me, but cool. Might be for me. Extra Galactica. Oh my god, what the fuck? This song! This song! Fuck the game, I want the soundtrack. What is this? Yeah. This has me wanting to like stop evil. This song has me wanting to be a fucking hero, man. What a choice for this trailer. All right, you know what? I don't. It's not a day one, but it's certainly something that if it happens to be in front of me and it's on sale, I'll pick it up. That's something.
What
That's
are
pretty
you
cool.
really made of? That music got me hyped, huh? I was like, okay.
It did,
I'm here
it
for
did.
Anyway, we just looked at the indie game presentation.
Was that it?
I wrote down a bunch of titles there.
That was it.
Extra Galactica is the one that we just saw, and I was telling y'all earlier.
That might have been
was
it.
Part of that project, so very cool there. But that was just one of.
Yeah,
many
that one did
very
actually have me like, all
retro.
right.
Fallen Aces was another one.
I don't really care what the episode. There's no way that was it. That was 15 minutes. But Silk Song, says someone in the chat. That was it. That was really it. Okay, well, how do you feel? How do you feel about that? What would you rank it? Only 15 minutes. Okay. I mean, maybe that is just how they open it. Yeah, we'll just hang out. Maybe. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll do their little poll. What do you got? Moolander, Fallen Aces, other. Okay, well, why would they only have 5 options? What did y'all think was cool? I thought the paper airplane game was cool, and I thought that last trailer was cool, whatever that was. Yeah, I did appreciate that they didn't stick around too long. They just sort of got in and got out. There's another presentation in 45 minutes. Let's check and see what it is. Man, I just want to hear that. Oh, limited run. Okay. Oh, limited run. Cool. This is really cool. Thank you for sharing this. Okay. Awesome. Limited runs are 45. So limited run is going to do, they're basically, it is my understanding that they are a indie game physical copy place. So what they're going to do is just announce like physical copies of this, this, and this. They did physical copies of Celeste a while back. They're probably, I think they might be the ones doing the Hades physical copies. Capcom's in 2.5 hours. I don't really care about that. And then this right. Let me just zoom the fuck in real quick so you can. Let me just zoom. Oh yeah. That's what we're really here for, man. I'm ready for that. I am ready for that. Yeah, so Nintendo's tomorrow. Limited run is awesome. Do y'all care about that? Because I expected this indie direct to be longer. Nintendo better deliver. I expected this indie direct to be longer. Nintendo better deliver. Let's do this, guys. Because all I really wanted to see was the indie direct, right? I wanted to see the indie showcase, whatever they're calling it. I wanted to see what the indie games are going to be. And it was fun, right? I did watch the Devolver Digital one off stream. I didn't watch it actually on stream. Also, let me get back a frame for y'all. I didn't actually watch it on stream. I watched it afterwards. And then I went back and I showed some trailers. I think I have some trailers that might be in my watch later we can watch. I just kind of want something to talk about. I need to watch that later. Here we go. Okay, so what did I have some trailers in here? Maybe I have some. Okay, so this looks cool. I think we may have seen the trailer for this already, but this Trek to Yomi thing looks nice. Let's get and actually let me mute them because I can still hear them in the background. Go ahead and get that taken down. This looks cool. This Trek to Yomi. If you missed this, I think we watched this yesterday, but this is certainly worth looking at. Trek to Yomi. In fact, I'm going to write this down, but this looks very cool. Trek to Yomi. It's like Inside meets Ghost of Tsushima. You feel me? Daryl, you should look the Zero Escape series, also an old thing. Yeah, so Elper, a lot of people recommended Zero Escape, and in fact, I'll look up trailer up for that next. As someone who flicks physical copies of Switch games, the one-time limited run production drives me crazy. Good B-boy, that's what actually made me quit collecting games. I wanted the Celeste copy, scalpers got to it, it was supposed to be like $40, it ended up being like 100 plus. I'm kind of done messing with the whole physical game thing. It makes me so crazy that has to be a thing. But you know, when it involves making money, that's going to happen. Trek to Yomi looks cool. Definitely interested in doing that. So I wrote that down. I have 5 games I actually truly want to think about. What Pioneer trailer? What was this? This is from the PC gaming show. I didn't do this. Posting it again since you mentioned missed trailers, Daryl. What is this? Missed the stream. Catch up on the VODs now. Oh, cool. Cool. Exclusive. Dying Light. Chernobyl. Death Run. Sonic Colors. Oh, cool. Huh. Don't the idiot is I'm an idiot. The Don't Escape series. Daryl, they do. Daryl, they now do open pre-orders, so you don't have to worry about it being bought out. Do they? So but they don't run out of pre-orders, because what happened last time is they were pre-ordering for that Celeste game, and it was like, it wasn't going to ship for a long time, but they were pre-ordering for it, and I went to go do it, and it just was like, no, it was no longer available. That's what happened to me last time, at least if I'm remembering right. But anyway, but that being said, I also I'm getting to where digital is the better choice for me. Just because there's so much I want to play, and the convenience that just being able to say, I want to play this, boom, download it, it's done. Guilty Gear the other day, I didn't have to go anywhere. It was just, it's so nice. And I made a video on the whole digital versus physical thing, but I've always been physical, but now I might, if it's a game that's really important to me, I'll go physical. But I'm so used to now just like turning it on and going. What if you play random demos of the Steam Game Festival? Now that's something we can maybe do. It cut my message. I'm not going to spam all the parts. Oh, gotcha. Someone did a clip. Let me see. So let me see what this Pioneer trailer is, and then I want to watch the what was the something Escape, Zero Escape. I've never actually seen a trailer for it. I've just seen screenshots. This is interesting. Some weird vibes here. Someone was in a bubble. Timeline, which is really good. Okay, Sky, let me look at that in a minute. What the fuck is going on? She got a grenade mask on? Is right. This has like, for some reason, I'm specifically getting like Amnesia, the Dark Descent vibes. That I hate the praying mantis with the skull. This is the worst. No. Fear. This is giving me fear vibes. Fear 1, Fear 2. I'm getting fear vibes from this actually. I don't like that abandoned Ferris wheel. That freaks me out. I don't spark in German. Me neither, man. Yeah, pretty much Nandari. That's they hit the nail on the head with that. Here's what I don't like, man. Hang on, let me show y'all the worst part of this to me. This thing. Hang on, let me show it. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Cool. Yeah, that looks interesting. It has like fear vibes. It's fun though. Outer Worlds 2 has the best trailer. Yeah, Outer Worlds 2 did impress me. That was a fun. Happy game. Oh my god. Yes, happy. I'm so glad you said that. I wanted to show this to y'all. It completely slipped my mind. Happy game looks fucking wild. Let me go to the actual. Is this the developers? Is this the one? Because I commented on it. I'll know it's the right one. This is it. This game looks fucked up. Okay, we'll come back to that. I have a comment on there. That's how I know. Okay, so there was that, and then I wanted to see the Zero Escape. Hang on, so let's go to Zero Escape. I'm not sure if there's like a Zero Escape trailer. Not true. Just give me trailer. Okay. Cool. Oh, is it on Switch? Is it on Switchy Scratch? Is this the right one? How many Zero trailer? Which one should I look at? Zero Escape. Which one is it? Is it the same one? Zero Escape. Oh, I guess I have seen it. I think that's the right one. 999 is the first game. Okay, thank you. Cool. Let's see. 999 trailer. Oh, this is on the DS. Oh, I think this is the right one then. Yeah, because it looks like it's multiple of them. Okay, Zero Escape. Okay. A lot of people like Zero Escape. Cool. So I want to watch that in just a second, but I do want to share this with y'all real quick. This game, this trailer in particular, the first time I saw it, it became an instant. As soon as it comes out, I gotta play this game because it's very much a game that I could totally make a video on, just because I like talking about the creepy weird shit. Just Happy Game. I'm not gonna tell you anything else. Happy Game. Here's the trailer for Happy Game. Look how normal. Oh god, I forgot how fucked. No. Oh, it's gonna be real happy. It's gonna be real happy. There was a portion of Omori that has the exact nightmares. Yeah, there was a portion of Omori that has that exact sensation. You're just like, oh no, 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 no. Happy Game, I think was it part of the? It was part of it was part of the Nindy Direct not too long ago. Nintendo, yeah, we want to keep a child's image of our society. Awesome, Nintendo. So that looks pretty damn interesting, right? One of those games that's probably not going to take you a long time to play, but it's certainly going to fuck with your mentality. B-Boy says 999 is the first game in the Zero Escape series released for the DS. The second and third games were released for the 3DS. The first and second games were bundled together and released for Steam, called the Nonary games, and ported to the Switch too. Okay, B-Boy, thank you. Once again, B-Boy coming through with these clutch comments that perfectly explain exactly what we need to know. Thank you, B-Boy. That is why you were a mod. That is why you fucking kicked my ass in Smash. You, sir, are a scholar and a gentleman. The Nunnery game. This is Zero Escape. Danganronpa vibes, I understand. Nine hours, 9 persons, 9 doors.
What the hell happened to me?
Jumpy, are you alright?
Hey, what are you two doing?
The art style is interesting.
You coming?
What do you mean to do to us?
Try using your brain first.
All of the cards are in.
Holy shit, this is nuts. Let me show you.
You must find it. So there's some sort of game master, I guess.
How are you feeling?
There's their Monokuma.
I'm Zero the Third, the king of this kingdom!
Yeah, there's their Monokuma, of course. Also, this was really loud to me, at least.
I'm plenty friendly.
Hold on a minute. That is the truth.
How can I forget?
There's a robot dude?
What makes you so sure?
Hello.
Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. You gotta vote somebody out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, you've piqued my interest. I mean, I think actually that I've watched that. I'm pretty sure I've watched the trailer before. But this just goes to show you, man. And I guess the same is true of Danganronpa with the PSP. I feel like for years now, I will be discovering old 3DS and DS titles that were just something that didn't get a lot of mainstream attention because back, or at least around the time the DS was here, for me, I was a kid and I wasn't really online as much as I am now because now I live online, I am online, everything I do is online, right? For years now, I think there are going to be DS and 3DS and PSP games that I'm going to be like, what the fuck, how did I miss this? Prime example right here. So good. I'm excited for that. Second game is called Virtue's Last Reward, and third game is called Zero Time Dilemma. Interesting. Let me just say this, boys. We're gonna have some good streams down the line because I really did enjoy Danganronpa. If you guys want me to do Zero Escape down the line, we can certainly do that. I was really hoping Silk Song would interrupt. I was really hoping Silk Song would get announced around the time I finished Danganronpa, so we could immediately stream that. But you know how it is, man. So yeah, Elper, there's so much. And it's not just that you have a backlog, right? It's that you have a backlog that spans years of great titles that have yet to be played. I need to sit down with like a council of people that I trust and honor their opinions and respect their opinions of gaming, and then just sort of sit down and figure out what is my optimum course through my backlog to where I can experience kind of what I actually need to. You know what I'm saying? So, B-Boy says, I've only found out about Zero Escape because Jay Witz made a video of hidden 3DS gems or hidden DS gems. Jay Witz is a saint. I would love to meet that dude. In fact, a Jay Witz video, this is something that has stuck, because I've been following Jay Witz for a long time. I'll share this with you guys because it's kind of an interesting little story. Jay Witz, I've been following this dude for a long time, back whenever he used to play Pokemon cards, and that was like Pokemon TCG, and that was his whole content. There's a video he made that I remember watching. Basically, he was graduating college, like right as I was getting into my freshman year of high school. And he made a video that really resonated with me. It had nothing to do with Pokemon. I'm going to find it here in a second. It's here somewhere. In fact, it was like, what would, something like that. Was this it? Yeah, what would you do? And I'm not going to play too much because I'm not just going to spam his content, right? But let's see if I can find the part in it. The Game Council. Trademark that? What? Oh, okay, the game council.
That's right. Whether or not you say something out loud.
Here we go. Here we go. This is the part. This stuck with me. I remember watching this. When was this? Like 2011, probably 2010, 2012. Yeah, December 11, 2012.
Left. What he wrote was, "What would you do?"
He was talking about his last class and his professor right before. We got a sub. Hold on a second. B Arnold. B Arnold is up. Thank you so much, B Arnold. I appreciate that. Thank you much. Thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you for subbing. Welcome to the Bench Tower. So glad you're here. Anyways, but Jay was just talking about his last class and the last thing his professor said and what he left on the whiteboard. So this is what. And this stuck with me all this time later, and I still think about it sometimes.
Like a long-winded speech or talking about something in the class. He just wrote something on the board, and he left. What he wrote was, "What would you do with the rest of your life if you knew you could not fail?"
What would you do?
And he left. If you could not fail, I love the question.
If you couldn't fail, man. If you literally could not go wrong, which is to say, what do you really want? Be ambitious, go for it, right? And so that stuck with me for a long time. And that's one of the reasons I felt the confidence to at least try YouTube. I thought, well, fuck, man, even if I can fail, it's worth trying, right? I've been wanting to do YouTube for a long time. I actually started doing YouTube, funny enough. If y'all want to go really far back, I'll show you some crazy shit. Because I did YouTube back in... God, YouTube started in 2005. It must have been 2008, 2007, 2008. I started doing YouTube videos, and what I did was I made replica championship belts. I was 14. What am I now? 26. I was 12 years ago. 12 years ago would have been, it would have been like 2008, 2009 roughly. And I could show you some old videos. You're not going to find them anymore because they're privated, but I can play them if you want to. Flynn says I would do everything. But yeah, that really it struck a chord for me, man. That noise struck a chord, says Heisel. Yeah, that's from Persona. That's why I have that, because I love that. That's one of the most satisfying noises ever in a game for me. Flynn says I'd make game animations, make music, speak Japanese. Elper says, "Oh, I would catch up on my backlog if I couldn't fail." That's a good ass answer. But yeah, it's just like if you were being brave, if you were to take life by the horns, and here's what I've learned. Like I'm still young, I'm still early, I guess, in my YouTube career. I plan on doing this for 10 years, 15 years. I'm only on like year 3, year 4 now. What I've kind of realized that is, even if this doesn't play out, and this is my advice to you, if you're like in the process, if you're lurking and you're not going to say anything back, but you just need to hear this, that's fine. Whoever you are, whatever you need to hear this. What I have learned is that even if you follow your dream, even if you pursue the thing you really, really want very bad, even if you don't actually get it, even if it doesn't play out and you just chase it for however long, the person you become in pursuit of that goal, of that dream, is worth it. The person you become, the way you grow, the way that you change, the way that you accept that hard decisions have to be made, the time, the effort that you put into your craft, even if you don't accomplish it, and even if you're frustrated because you don't accomplish it or you have to give it up, who you become in the process of it is every bit, and in a lot of cases, maybe even more worth the actual goal itself. Because there have been times where I look up and I'm like, well, I have 250,000 subs on YouTube. I guess I'm doing all right. Like, I guess I actually am. I can say I am officially a YouTuber now. And that doesn't give me as much satisfaction as just knowing that knowing who I am in the process of that. Growing as a person to me is more valuable. So take that from what you take that for whatever you would like to take it as. That's just something that resonates with me, and maybe it resonates with you. I would love to see a vintage Zero. We can look it up. I'll find it for y'all real quick. Victor says, well, maybe not. I guess there's one thing that immediately comes to mind. If I could not fail and would not suffer, I'd finally make that fan game I've been procrastinating on for the last decade. Yeah, and in that case, you have to sort of to weigh it out. Like, is what I'm going to go through to make that happen worth what I want in the long run? You have to balance it out. Like, if going through hell and trying to make that fan game, or whatever your goal is, and if you want to learn how to play a song, it'd be as simple as anything like that. Whatever it is, like, is it worth all the shit that I have to go through to get there? And if the answer is, yeah, it's worth all that, then just accept that you're gonna have to go through some shit and go through it. I would try to fail. Universe explodes. Last night, of course, has the play 4D chess. We have to think outside the box, right? Yeah, I would make a paradox come true. How Mother 3 breaks you by not being released. Pretty much. Oh yeah, that's Super Eye Patch Wolf. I haven't watched that because I haven't played the Mother games yet. But God, he's such a cool guy, man. Fucking Super Eye Patch Wolf John. I want so badly to I want him to notice me. I want him to I want him to know who I am because he makes wrestling shit too sometimes. And I've made wrestling videos. I want him to know I exist. I want to be his friend. But that has not taken place yet. He is a very busy man, as I'm quite sure. Despair, Notice Me Senpai. This is 100% what it is. If y'all want to see vintage me, I'll go show you vintage me real quick. You'll see, gosh, I don't know how much I should show because those videos didn't really hide things very well. Let me go over here. You guys can't see this screen yet, so let me pause this. And then let me go to, I'll find a video that I think is okay for you guys to see. YouTube Studio, because they're privated, so give me just a second. I'm going to see if I can hunt these bad boys down. We'll see what happens. Maybe I can do it. Funny enough, the DTG Extra actually has a strike because a long time ago, I uploaded an archive of something I played on Twitch, which is it was a wrestling thing, and it just got struck. They just skipped everything. They were like, no claim, we're going to strike it. And that caught me off guard, but it's fine. You can live with one strike, and it'll go away after however long. And it's the archive channel, so I don't care. Okay, let's see. Here we go. God, this is embarrassing. I was like 14 making this, I'm pretty sure, and it sucks. It's like really not that good. Hang on. Oh God, that's copyrighted, very copyrighted. I was playing music on that bitch. Okay, yeah, I'll show this. This is probably fine. Okay, so you guys should be able to see this now. This is very vintage. This is 2009, July 24th, literally 12 years ago. I was making these belts, right? So what I would do is I would make these handmade, just in case you don't watch wrestling, maybe here, we'll just do this, WWE Championship belts. If you watch wrestling, you'll know, but if you don't, basically, if you win enough matches and you beat whoever's the champion, you'll win one of these championship belts, right? And as a 14-year-old who was obsessed with wrestling, this was the coolest shit in the world. And I was like, I can't afford these big replica belts that are costing tons and tons of money. I was like, I'm just gonna make them, right? Flynn says, I know what belts are. Great. I'm glad you do. A lot of people don't. 16,000 views. Oh yeah, I got hella views on this channel, man. I got some good views for a while. Oh, I did. I really did. I had a whole system of how do you, because people ask me, how do you make these? How do you make these? I made a how do you make series. And in 2009, it was very easy to get that many views. YouTube was not crowded in 2009. You can make kind of whatever the fuck you wanted and still actually get views in 2009. Now you truly have to find a niche and break your way into YouTube. It was very different then. I don't still have this belt. No, it got destroyed. Anyway, so here's the belt. It's very zoomed in. It's just like cardboard and markers and all kinds of shit. But yeah, undisputed world champ. There it is. I made like a shitty eagle. It had like a little beard. Not a beard, a beak, whatever. Some flip flops and shit in the background. Hang on, I want to go find. Here we go. I had these nice side plates. It was cool, and then I had the cut. It was Daryl Championship Wrestling, and I had the fucking snaps. So you could snap the belt behind you and stuff. Got my old Nike sneakers over here in the background, all dirty. This was so long ago. But yeah, this is how I started YouTube actually. Property of DCW. Had the little tipper on the end of the belt. That was nice. Fun shit, man. These were very different times. Very different times. But yeah, that was a thing I did for a while, and thank you. I appreciate you saying that's cool, Flynn. It was a very different time. But yeah, I had hella views, man. I think the best video I did was, let's see, part 1, the plates. Let's see here, and the thumbnail was ass. Hang on, let me just pull this up. We're not going to stay here too much longer because I realize this is not interesting to everybody. Here we go. What was it? 204,000 views on this. Finally, how to make you a championship belt, part 1, the plates. Unbelievable, right? That you could do that back in the day. It was so easy to get views back then, man. So was your channel name Daryl's Custom Belts? Because I would love that. I think my channel name was Big D Man 0777. It was early, it was early YouTube. Like usernames were bullshit like that, right? But there it is. Yeah, and then here's me comparing this belt to like a real one and explaining sort of how I made it. That was another one I made. These little cardboard plates. It was a different time, man. This song feels copyright. I gotta skip it. But Yeah, man, this is that was what I did. Big D Man 077. That was the shit, man. Daryl makes belts. It could have been a lot of things, but that's what I picked. So, anyways, let's move on from that. I'm embarrassed thinking about this now. It's been so long. Let's see how we're doing. How long are we from this other direct? Do we even want to bother watching the? What is it? It's that's right. It was the limited run. I'll be honest, guys. I don't. Am I interested in watching the limited run thing? Maybe. Felt pretty good. Felt pretty good. So we have. This is a trailer right here. What am I talking about? Well, what is this? Here's something to watch. Here's something to put in front of our eyes and feel a thing. This might actually be something I'm into too. What is this? Wait a minute. Wait, have we been missing trailer? What? What is this? We have Fire Emblem. This is Fire Emblem. Hold on a minute. 300 weapons and spells. Frosty, what's happening, Frosty? Good to see you, man. We're having a good time. We're watching the indie presentation, and apparently it's been going, and my dumbass has just been away. There's more to that there's more to the story than just that, B-boy. Dark deity. Okay. It's been going this whole time. We've been missing a whole bunch of shit.
My mom just sent me a picture of a drawing I did when I was like 8, titled "My Own Game." I was diagnosed with Asperger's autism as a child, and I basically kind of just told myself
they don't even diagnose Asperger's anymore. It's just the autism spectrum.
Therapy as a child, and then continuing my own efforts.
We did mention a bunch of stuff. There could have been a Hollow Knight thing. There's no way. There's no way they would have done it not at the end.
Through this process, I've really learned how valuable people are. There's 20 people on the team.
Let me just go online real quick and make sure there was no like bombshells. Because if there's something crazy, it would be on Twitter. So hang on. Hang on.
And you have to have progress.
Just announced it's trending.
With One Lonely Outpost, loneliness helps highlight.
Of course it's trending. It doesn't actually mean anything. Nothing's actually announced. Hang on, let me refresh this bitch. Smash DLC is, of course, that's trending. It's just people talking about it. The hype is so big. Nintendo Direct is trending. It's just people hype about tomorrow. The hype for tomorrow is so big, it's bleeding into today. People are going to lose their shit tomorrow, including me. I plan on doing one little ad to the channel, like one little YouTube community post, just like, hey guys, come join us. We're going to watch the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. It's probably going to be pretty wacky in here tomorrow. I think we're going to have a lot of people. And then I'm not going to really advertise the Twitch for a hot minute because I kind of like it being 30, 40, 50 people. That feels like a reasonable number. I can actually keep up with the chat then. I've had 300 before doing YouTube stream, and that is a lot. That is a lot. I don't think we missed anything super crazy. Because otherwise Hollow Knight would certainly be all over the place. What is this? They really swerved the shit out of us, man. I thought that was it for the Indie Direct, but I guess they were just going to pad it with kind of talking a little bit at first. Instead of us just passing over it really quickly, they were going to slow down. Okay, this looks cool, I guess. Whatever we came back on, that Fire Emblem thing looked really nice. Diablo 4 looking weird. Hey, they did announce a new Diablo yesterday, or like a proper Diablo. I think it might have been a remake, but they did announce a proper Diablo yesterday. What is this? That previous one did look like a Flash game. This has me intrigued. I kind of like the aesthetic a little bit. Zelda-like, maybe? Build civilization, battle monsters. This has got some Anychard.
It took us a long time to get here. We put a lot of hard work into it.
Planes? It was a remake? I thought so. It looked good though. It looked really good. I don't fuck with Diablo, so I really don't know.
We want to be what we know and be the best at that.
Okay. So it's just kind of, we're just hanging out, maybe showing some trailers every now and then, right during this hour, it seems. And there's that. Okay, that was Freedom Games.
Passionate, diverse, different, unexpected, Damon. That's what I would call it.
All right.
If you weren't paying attention, Freedom Games is providing 20% of the profits of To the Rescue.
Okay, so let's how far can you go back on Twitch? Maybe. Hang on. Pause, unpause. I guess you can't go back on Twitch. That's fine. Whatever. No big deal. Man, I just want the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. I'm so excited about it. So let's go ahead and get let's keep this on screen just in case something else comes up. If you have a trailer you want to show me, then we'll watch it. Just let me know. But just real quick, because I might potentially wrap up here pretty soon. Just real quick though, tomorrow, the plan for tomorrow is Twitch watching on Twitch. Hell yeah. Also, what's going on, Yoshi? Good to see you. Glad you're here. The plan for tomorrow, the Nintendo Direct, is at 8 Pacific time, which is going to be 2 hours forward. I'm Central, which is going to be 10 a.m. Right? What? Hold on. 11 Eastern, 8. Wait, what the fuck is it? It's 8 a.m. Pacific time. That's 2 hours. Whatever. It's 8 a.m. Pacific time, whatever that is for you. I'm pretty sure it's 10 CST for me. It's just going to be an early morning thing. I'm probably going to get I'm going to show up to the Direct probably about an hour early. We're going to sit, we're going to talk. Maybe we'll play Smash, but I kind of doubt it. I think we're truly just going to show up like an hour early and we're going to shoot the shit. We're going to talk about what potentially could be announced. Maybe we'll even make like a bingo board and see. Maybe that'll be fun. Well, there's a lot of things we can do. 9 a.m. PST. Okay, well, what am I looking at then? What the hell's going on? It's 9 a.m. PST. See, mine says 8. Someone give me that link we had earlier that was really helpful. And actually here, I'll just find it this way. Let me go to my watch. Let me go to my history. Let's see, history. We have E3 Twitch, E3 countdown. Here we go. Let me, we'll find it. Okay, here it is. 11. Okay, so it's 11 o'clock for me. Earlier I thought it was. This graphic must be wrong. Okay, cool. 11 o'clock tomorrow. Sweet. So what I'll probably do, guys, is show, that means I can watch it. Thank goodness. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, this is not one you want to miss. Thank you so much, Nandaria, for posting the link again, even though I have it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So the plan for tomorrow, I'm going to show up here probably around 10 CST, CDT, whatever. I'm probably going to show up around 10 tomorrow, about an hour before the Direct. I'll make an announcement on YouTube, say, hey guys, we're gonna be live in however long. We're going to try to get a lot of heads in here. We're going to try to have a good time. I am ballsy. I am. So here we are. We'll do that. We'll probably just kind of shoot the shit. We might make like a Nintendo Direct card or whatever. Maybe we'll add some weird stipulations. Maybe we'll add like, if this is announced, Daryl will do this. If this is announced, then we'll do that. Maybe we'll do some stuff like that. We'll look at memes. Please send your Nintendo Direct memes because I'm sure that'll be fun. And so we'll just basically the full hour before it. We'll just be in here, getting hyped, getting excited, talking about what could be, talking about why Eggman is totally going to be announced for Smash. Because I'm telling you, it's going to fucking happen. Hey, what's going on, Victoria? Good to see you. Shuiza Mo, how you doing? You can make another wrestling belt. Yeah, if Breath of the Wild is not announced, I will make another wrestling belt live on stream for you guys. What's going on here? Let's see. Nandari says Mathulu just beat Hollow Knight 112% with the Guitar Hero controller. Sweet Jesus, I don't think I could beat Guitar Hero with the Guitar Hero controller. That's impressive. Good Lord. What if instead of missing Silk Song, we missed Hollow Knight DDR? That'd be a really slow-paced DDR because all the songs are very dun 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 dun. But then again, I guess some of them are kind of upbeat. Maybe that could work. Anyways, Eggman for Smash, but not the Sonic guy, the Ant-Man villain. Oh, maybe so. Also, I do want to clue you guys in. If you're here usually for the Danganronpa streams, I want to let you know. And if you were here for the Hollow Knight streams, or kind of both, whatever, I will let you know. I have not forgotten about recaps. We used to there was a pre-roll before the stream would begin, before a Hollow Knight stream. I would do a recap. What happened last time on stream? I'd cut it together maybe in a humorous way. I know about that. And that is going to happen for Danganronpa down the line. In fact, there might be one, maybe, for whenever we have the finale at some point. So just know, I haven't forgot about recaps. They are coming back, and they will be up on YouTube. Tiff says, my bingo card for tomorrow. This is Imgur. It better be safe. Better be safe. Better not be some hentai. Okay. I was kind of hoping it was hentai. And we got New Xenoblade game, Mario Odyssey 2, Mario Kart, Switch Pro, Metroid Prime, Silk Song, Bayonetta 3, 2D Metroid. 2D Metroid would be really cool. I'd love to see that. Zelda HD Collection. Ain't happening. Star Fox. will be cool. There's going to be something that we just don't see coming. Like watch them announce like Kirby Air Ride 2. Like they're gonna come out with something just completely out of nowhere. But we're gonna bullshit all that tomorrow morning. That's gonna be the first hour of the stream. Then we will watch the direct. We will lose our fucking minds, and then for the remainder of the day, we will either be really depressed because we didn't get what we wanted, or we'll look at memes and we'll talk about what happened, and we'll potentially play some Smash or something else afterwards. We'll have a good time. Recap, absolutely. We'll have a big recap. Hype afterwards. Mario Kart 8 DLC would be cool. There's a lot of things that can happen. Mantis Lords on a dance pad. Oh god. Maybe we'll just fuck around and play Hollow Knight if it goes well enough. If we have a good enough time, or if we have a bad enough time, maybe we'll just play Hollow Knight for shits and giggles. Maybe I'll speed run the bench. Maybe I'll see how maybe we'll see how fast I can get to the first bench in Hollow Knight. We'll just do that. Oh, interesting. So Frozen Peaches says, I would like another Metroid on Metroidvania High. I need to keep it going. I could do a good Metroidvania right now, to be honest with you. Flynn Meister says, Hal actually said that the next Kirby game could be a game changer. I hope that is true. I would love that. I want a really good Kirby game. A Bad Time, Sans and Hollow Knight. What? Could you imagine if somehow they like crossed universes? There's no way that happened. That'd be pretty cool. But anyways, speedrun the Godmaster content. Oh god. The Messenger. Yes, I have played The Messenger. Really fun game. I didn't get that far in it because I suck. I was like searching for a reason, but I truly, and it's the same thing with Cyber Shadow. Cyber Shadow and The Messenger both hit me with the same thing. I liked what I saw, but I got so frustrated, and there were other stuff I wanted to play. I abandoned them both, but I do have them. I have played them. I liked what I played, but I struggle with those old SNES, NES style platformers because I just do. I don't really have a full explanation for it. I just do struggle with them. 3D Kirby would be pretty cool. Yeah, bench. Yeah, I know, non-Darian, 100%. Yeah, the bench percent would take very little time, which is why I want to do it. I want to see how fast I want to see how much I can polish it. I want to take the simplest speed run in Hollow Knight and maybe do it. So that's a thing we could talk about. But yeah, hour early tomorrow. We'll be in here. I'll make an announcement to the channel. We'll see if we can get some folks in here and have a good time. Nintendo, please don't let us down. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I think, let me go back to this real quick and see if, no, we don't have anything else. Maybe? Summer of Gaming. What's happening here? Where are we, what's happening?
Hello, now, we know a little bit about this topic, don't you think?
Think or two.
In esports, the scene is becoming more than the teams, though. Esports orgs are making content and apparel and...
All right, we're not gonna watch that right now. I'm actually about to call it a day, guys. I wanted to see the indie thing. That was fun. We got to see that. Got to play some Smash. Got to pop off playing Ness one time. That was a good time. There's no shame in stopping to play a game you do not enjoy any longer. I know there's not, and it's not necessarily shame as much as it is like, damn, I really wanted to like it. What a shame. And not that I didn't like it. I just couldn't bring myself to play anymore. All eyes are on Nintendo now. It is there. The ball is in the air. All they have to do is spike it and take this shit, man. They can win E3 this year easily. So that is, and I think they will. Honestly, all the other 37 minutes that aren't the Breath of the Wild trailer release date could just be a video of a monkey wanking. Like I don't care what it is. All they have to do is announce anything really for Breath of the Wild 2 or whatever it's going to be called. Give us a title. Give us a release date. Give us a detailed trailer. Give us some gameplay. Give us something. If they do that, I think they win. You can make an argument for Microsoft because Microsoft did a lot yesterday. Was it yesterday? Whatever day it was. They put up a lot of stuff. All right, Microsoft had a very solid presentation. I can't lie. But I think the consensus, especially through a Smash character and Breath of the Wild 2 release date, it's over. It's over. Ring the bell. We don't have to. It's a knockout. It's done. It's game over. Monkey wink, absolutely. All the direct is going to be Skyward Sword. I will say this, one thing about Skyward Sword. I know people have mixed opinions about Skyward Sword coming. Here's what I will say about it. It was so nice seeing Skyward Sword in 60 FPS. It looks so smooth. I wasn't going to play it again, but now that I've seen it in 60, I might fuck around and play it again. The Forza trailer got me hyped. Original encoder, that makes one of us. Hey, but I was very impressed with how nice Mexico looked. It's got to be something. It's got to be something Zelda related. When I stopped playing a bad game, my only thought is, what if it got better? Not realizing that's what I bought. That's what I thought for the last 30 hours. Yeah, see, my threshold, I'll at least give something about 5 to 10 hours. If it can't hook me by then, which is why Nier is on Red Alert. Nier Automata may not keep me hooked. We'll see what happens. But I'm gonna keep trying with it. But Skyward Sword walked so that Breath of the Wild could run down at me. And I'm fine with that, Elber. I want them to take all the time they need. My thing is like Breath of the Wild has been built. The engine's there. They're going to add some mechanics. They're going to add some landscapes. But 2 years? I know we had a pandemic. But I just feel like we should at least get, even if they say release dates 2022, March. Cool. I just got to know something. Where are you in Nier? Biggest problem with it so thus far? It's just grindy. There's just a lot of side missions. I'm not very far. I just discovered the aliens are... I don't want to spoil it, but I discovered the alien spaceship and then didn't expect what I found there. And that's like the last plot twist that I got to. I went to the spaceship and I went underground rather. And actually that's what it is. I just unlocked fast travel, which is probably going to help me some. I do like the aesthetic. I do like the music. Gotta like 2B. You can't not. So we'll see, man. It just feels grindy. I'm just frustrated because there's a lot of side quests and I have to just tell myself, no, you don't have to do all the side quests. Move on. So that's my problem. My father's timeless advice: keep your expectations low enough and you'll never be disappointed. And that is a great way to close it. Frozen Peaches, absolutely. Boys and girls, friends, keep your expectations low. All right? We could get 40 minutes of a monkey wanking tomorrow and I'll laugh. No matter what gets announced, I am looking forward to being with you guys here. I'm looking forward to spending some time with the Bench Tower, enjoying myself, laughing, making memes, reading memes, watching Nintendo do something. Just poke him with a stick. Do something. I want to see something tomorrow. Even if it's not Breath of the Wild 2, I'll be disappointed. But even if it's not, we're probably going to get a Smash character. We're probably going to get something. My name is Daryl Talks Games. You are part of the Bench Tower. Thank you for being here. I love you, and I hope that your day is going fantastic, and I hope that your week goes fantastic. And I'll see you tomorrow morning, an hour ahead of the Direct. Tomorrow, countdown. Last day, 20 hours, 3 minutes. It's coming. Oh, and it's coming. Wait, let me try it again. 20 hours, 2 minutes, 54 seconds. Oh, it's coming. And hell's coming with it. Guys, I'm going to be out of here. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And I will see you in... Where's the outro? Got to find the button. I'll see you. Let me mute the music, too. I'll see you in the morning. Have a damn good one. All those good things. Click the button, Daryl. Okay. Bye, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye. What are you doing? Show's over. Go home. Hang up. You hang up. No, you hang up. No, stop it. No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go now. No, go, please. No, you hang up first. I'm not gonna. You go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Have a good Monday.